Well-known rapper maker. Hand solo, no partaker. Walker upon skies, my style, I Darth Vader. My cognac, I sit back and sit that. Family doing good in the present. My gift rap, I'm fine. Staying high for the lows I was used to. Like robbing off a plan, niggas still trying to boost you. High appraisal value when the Jews up the top. Guaranteed you get the itis on my food for thought. Just digesting the fact, now I got fruit to labor. This melanin pomegranate, I'm your newest flavor. Tell my newest hater, stay with the lesser than, I'm due for greater. Breaking down trees is what I used to do for paper. I look around how it's going right now. I gotta look up and thank God like wow. Been new, I've always been good finding my way along. And if your misery love company, I'm staying home. Straight chillin', chillin', yeah, straight chillin', chillin', yeah. And I've always been good finding my way along. See if your misery love company, I'm staying home. Straight chillin', chillin', yeah, straight chillin', chillin', yeah. Relax your mind, can I be so clear? Shit like that. Be so clear. Let's be so further know. Relax your mind. What it is you really do.
Yo. What it do, y'all? What it do, y'all? I'm the host with the motherfucking most. Chill motherfucking Murray. You and I tuning live from the spot. Shout out to everybody tuning in, not tuning in. You know how we do it, how we ride. Don't say it like that. What's going on, Dainty Delighted? What's going on? Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. Did I come on too late? How you doing though? I ain't gonna be here for too long. So trust me, y'all could get Trust me, y'all will be able to get y'all rest very soon. I'm not going to be here long. We are just running down the updates of the weekend and things of that nature. Because it wasn't a lot that happened. And reason why I put the cover that I put up here is because Trump's bluff has been called. I'm pouring a drink. I'm not taking a piss. I'm pouring a drink. I'm not taking a piss. I'm pouring a drink. I'm not taking a piss. I'm pouring a drink. I just must say that because I don't have my camera right now. But mine's I was going. Let me move my chat over. I can't see a fucking thing. That looks so much better. Oh, that's too wide. Wait. Okay. Wait. No, that's too small now. Shit. All right. That's better. All right. Alrighty. Trump fish is killing me. D, what's going on? Yeah, see that I had to come on camera. I was not taking a piss. I know you guys heard in the mic. I was pouring a drink. Sorry. So, anywho, but yeah. So Trump's car got pulled. Everybody's saying he chickened out and pussied out. I'm not gonna say he pussied out. I'm gonna say they was playing with y'all minds right now, just testing y'all to see how y'all would either panic or not panic, or how y'all would feel about the situation coming up. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where you gotta just pay attention to it right now. So I'm like, all right, this is a very important one I gotta do tonight. It's not as as big as when shit about to go down that live, but it's what I'm saying, more preparation of this evening. So let's get the bullshit out the way. Turn this goddamn TV on. Let me get the bullshit out the way with Offset and TJ. Let me get the bullshit out the way with these two. Because I still can't believe this here. When I heard it, every time I hear something happen, Offset, even though it's not funny, it just sounds funny. Every time something happened to this nigga, it's something hilarious. And he just so happened to get shot in his ass. And they told me something. Yeah, I got shot in my ass, but they gave me some ice cream. Huh? So I thought it would be hilarious to at least look at Law and Crime's little synopsis of this, and then we're gonna go through the slight history of things, because they have no fucking idea what the history of this is, right? But we do.
Hollywood, Florida, outside a packed casino, the rapper Offset was shot. We have video claiming to show the moments before and the chaos right after. What happens in between? That's still missing. And the one suspect who was charged only hit with a misdemeanor? So if he didn't pull the trigger, who did? And why are investigators still looking for more people? Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Hollywood, Florida. It's about 20 minutes north of Miami. Late at night outside the Seminole Hard Rock Casino. I've been there before. It's a great property. The valet area is packed, cars pulling in, lights everywhere, people moving in and out. It's what you expect for a property like that. And in the middle of all that, the rapper Offset is reportedly shot. He's expected to survive. That's the good news. But he was shot. And the details of what led up to that moment, very, very strange, very, very confusing. There's video right now that's circulating from this Instagram account. It's called Only in Dade. And I want to be very clear here. This account claims these clips capture some of the critical moments, but police have not confirmed their authenticity, okay? So just think about it as we talk about it. Now, here you can see who appears to be Offset standing in the hotel area. Unsure exactly what part of the hotel. Nothing looks out of the ordinary. He's just appears to be standing there. No obvious tension. No clear sign of what's about to happen. But then you have this other video taken moments later. Chaos. Someone is on the ground. Another person's being pulled away. The police lights flood the entire scene. So the question becomes, what happened in between those moments? Because that gap, that's where this story really begins. Now, police did make an arrest, okay? The rapper, Lil TJ, was taken into custody, booked into the Broward County Jail. But this is the part that doesn't maybe add up for you. You might say, oh my gosh, he was arrested. He's probably involved in the shooting, right? No. He was charged right now with disorderly conduct. That's a misdemeanor. So essentially, he seems to be accused of being involved in an altercation, maybe a fight that happened before the shooting. So again, not attempted murder, not a weapons charge. If he wasn't the one who pulled the trigger, then who did? And there's another layer, and this is kind of hard to ignore. Offset's cousin, Takeoff, was shot and killed in 2022 in Houston. And since then, the rapper Quavo has been publicly pushing for solutions to gun violence, even sitting down with Kamala Harris to talk about preventing situations exactly like this. So when Offset is shot just a few years later, it naturally raises a lot of questions. We're not saying they're connected in any way, but how do we not talk about both? And I'm going to bring in retired NYPD Detective David Sarney in just a moment to break all this down, what investigators may be looking for here. But here's why this case may actually be a lot more complicated.
Well, before he even gets to that, here's why it's also eerie, right? Because I've been hearing people saying that it's eerie that he got shot similar to the situation of Takeoff, right? Over a gambling situation. Which is kind of crazy when you think about it, how things can come full circle in someone's life. Now, we broke down how Quavo more so had something to do with that than Offset, but it's kind of crazy how full circle things come for people in real life in real time when you think about it. And as far as, it being over a gambling problem, and then when you think about the Uncle and Few video, because what was it, Hotel? The shit was about a hotel lobby. Wasn't about something getting like a party in a hotel lobby or something like that. And crazy thing was, the video was shot in the casino. Ain't that something? One of Takeoff's last videos was shot in a casino. Sorry to use the terminology of words, but yeah. Crazy, right? So it's kind of crazy how things can come full circle in life that way.
Then it first appears. So Monday night, April 6th, around 7 p.m., outside the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. Here's what police said initially.
West, y'all. What's going on, Cherie?
Received from Gary Bittner. He's the public information officer for Seminole PD. Quote, we are aware of an incident that occurred at a valet area after 7 p.m. Monday outside of Seminole Hard Rock, Hollywood, that resulted in non-life-threatening injuries to an individual.
King Osmond, what's going on?
Memorial Regional Hospital in Hollywood. Seminole police were on site immediately and the situation was contained quickly. 2 individuals have been detained by police. The investigation is ongoing. The site is secure and there is no threat to the public. Operations continue as normal. So that was their original statement. 2 people detained, 1 person injured, and then the next day they updated it. We received this. 1 person has been charged in connection with the incident. Tion Jaden Merritt has been charged with disorderly conduct, a first-degree misdemeanor under Florida statute 870.01. The incident began with an affray or fight. Merritt was booked into the Broward County Jail late last night. A second person detained at the scene has not been charged. The investigation to identify 1 or more additional persons involved in the incident is ongoing. The injured individual remains at Memorial Regional Hospital in Hollywood with a non-life-threatening injury. So Merritt, the rapper Lil TJ, was booked into jail, seemingly not for shooting anybody, but for allegedly a fight. And this second person that was detained, this person was never charged. We don't have the identity of this person. But according to inmate records, Merritt was being held on $500 bond for the disorderly conduct charge, plus another $2,500 bond for a separate traffic violation, seemingly driving without a license. The record shows he has since bonded out on those offenses. But let's go back to Offset. Real name, Kiari Kendrell Cephas, was reportedly shot outside the casino. As I mentioned before,
so that's why, again, they're saying that he was not charged with shooting Offset as of now. He was not charged with that. He was charged because he was on the scene and he was causing a ruckus with police at the time.
He was once married to the singer Cardi B, 2 share 3 kids together. She filed for divorce from Offset back in 2024. But actually, if you go back to Merritt, Lil TJ, his attorney, Dawn Florio, put out a statement to her Instagram account saying Lil TJ has not been shot, nor has Lil TJ been charged with any shooting. Any reporting to the contrary is false. We encourage people to consult trusted news sources and to verify the accuracy of any reporting before reflexively sharing or repeating baseless rumors. So his lawyer is saying flat out he didn't do it. He's not part of this. And the charges seemingly at this point back that up. If police thought that he pulled the trigger, he wouldn't have been sitting on a $500 bond for disorderly conduct, right? So that leaves the obvious question, if Lil TJ was charged with fighting, not the shooting, then who actually shot Offset? So police say their investigation to identify 1 or more additional persons is ongoing. They're still looking for somebody. Now, before I bring in Detective Sarney, I want to give you some context on Offset, because this isn't the first time that he's been involved in the middle of a chaotic, high-profile situation. He is 1/3 of Migos, so this is the hip-hop trio that basically changed the sound of rap in the 2010s. Versace, Bad and Bougie, Motorsport, just some of the highlights. But here's where his personal life gets just as loud as his music. When Offset married Cardi B, remember when I said that they got married, they share 3 kids together, she filed for divorce from Offset back in 2024, but the two had actually secretly got married. They wed secretly in Atlanta back in September of 2017, and then they announced their engagement a month later. A little backwards, but that's how they did it. And look, their relationship reportedly has been a lot. So she originally, apparently, filed for divorce once in 2020.
Thing with that is, so while they're on the subject of this, right? The boy TJ staying some bullshit. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He little hood booger. The best way I can say a little hood booger. I think TJ from the Bronx too. I think TJ from the Bronx is a little hood ass. But shout out to TJ. I'm just fucking around. I'm just fucking around. Shout out to TJ. But with this situation with Offset and Cardi B, it's I keep saying it's very similar to Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. The only difference is Jada Pinkett, of course, can afford to run around and talk crazy about Will and their relationship because Will has $400 million to lose, right? He stands that to lose if they're divorced. In this situation is reversed to where Cardi B stands to lose about, I think, up to $30 million now. I think it's about $30 million, right? Now, that's a pretty big penny for her. $30 million ain't nothing to sneeze at. You know what I'm saying? That's still a pretty big penny for her. She probably has it right now. She probably has it right now, especially after going on tour and then selling out. She probably does have that penny to pay off the divorce right now if she wanted to. That is the win-win situation for her. But it was a very similar situation to where before the success of the tour, I want to say, she pretty much, and she's in a 360 deal, so maybe I'm wrong about that too. She might not have that $30 million even still, but if she was to divorce him right now, it would be worth $30 million, and that would be split, I believe. No, actually, no, it would be, what is she worth right now? Because it's whatever she's worth. It's whatever Cardi B is worth if they divorce right now. Yeah, so see, she's worth between 80 and $100 million. That's why I kept saying the number 30, because at the time she was about worth 650 or $60 million. But right now, as of 2026, she's roughly between 80 and $100 million. So she would have to give anywhere between 40 to $50 million to Offset if she was to split. That's why that divorce keeps coming up but doesn't actually go through, because she knows how pretty of a penny that divorce actually would be. So of course she would have to go on tour, make sure the album sells and all that, before she even thinks of going through, the lawyers and all that and divorcing. Offset's ready to get it done. You know why? Because he needs that money. As you can see what's going on right now, and this is why I'm glad she actually played her cards right the way she did. Mind you, I want to keep also it very clear. As you can see, it's not the real Offset moving around out here. That's why someone doesn't want to take pictures with fans right now. As y'all saw the footage that's been going around earlier, he tried to take a fan tried to take a picture with him at that same casino while he was at the betting booth. He didn't want to take the picture. Offset is not in a position right now. Well, the what's left of Offset, I always say, right? Because we broke down, and I think we're going to do that tomorrow night. We're going to look at the over on the subject. Just look at the takeoff one. We'll look at the takeoff doc that I did tomorrow, because I saw not a lot of people actually saw that. So we'll do the Migos. I'm not even going to take off. It's really the Migos. Like, we broke down the Migos in that one. So we'll watch that one tomorrow. She look better staying with him. Yeah, cheaper to keep him. Definitely cheaper to keep him, especially in her situation right now. So that's why I said that the divorce, it always came up, but it never actually went through because it couldn't. Cardi B couldn't afford no $20, $30 million divorce at the time. Not prior to this. No album out, singles barely moving, COVID was happening. Career is pretty much at a standstill. You ain't doing no shows. You doing festivals here, now and then, appearances and shit. You ain't got that $30 million to just throw out on a divorce right now. He's a problem she could do bad by herself. I mean, on the surface level of things, yes. On the surface level of things, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. He definitely is what you would call a fuckboy, right? Like I said, there's also what's left of Offset moving around out here after the car accident. So then there's that. But yeah, that's really the overall this situation right here. The reason why that relationship is the way it is, to where he could talk as crazy as he wants. She can't do the divorce until she's ready to financially take it on, because she stands losing the majority of the money. Unfortunately, it's not based upon Offset's net worth. It's based upon her income, because everything that was acquired, they look at it as everything that was acquired from her was off of the success of them two being together. So everything that she's made after the fact would be split. Like I said, it's a pretty costly penny for her to divorce him right now. She found out about the gambling and said, no, I mean, before he had the gambling problem, it was other shit that he was doing. Offset was doing way more shit than that. Offset was out here. Let's just say that. Offset was outside. He had his little future days. We'll say that. But still coming home to her, and she was okay with it. And that, over time, a woman can get tired of that. A woman can very much rightfully so get tired of that. And now she got a new baby and new drama, and still has to pay him. Yeah, think about that now, right? Now you got a new baby by somebody else that has a baby by a few different people. Think about that drama. think about that shit she's in. Like, and 2 weeks ago, she all of a sudden she comes up with the story the same night that he gets shot. She comes out with the story of her credit card had gotten hacked. Her credit card got stolen. All of a sudden, right? So, yeah, it's their situation. Like I said, is a pretty costly divorce if they were to ever, fully call it quits. That's why she can't marry anybody else, and anything that she even see. The thing is, and that's what I was getting to. Even in this relationship with Offset and Cardi B, it was pretty much a publicist relationship, right? I call it a publicist. They call it a publicist relationship because it's one of those. It's pretty much something that your publicist put together for you to help your career go, right? Similar to how I always said that she wasn't going to release an album until she had a relationship to make the album off of, or she had something to roll the album off of, because the first album was based upon her having the success of being with him, her coming off of Love and Hip Hop. Certain grounds are already set, right? So then you have Offset, the same situation where he now has, he's separated from the Migos. He's doing his own little single thing, right? Bouncing off the success of being with Cardi B. Both of their relationships just happen to work together with each other. He dogged her out. So he dogged her out. Now, so let's move on. Well, I mean, yeah, it's like I said, it goes a little bit beyond that. Like I said, it's their whole relationship was pretty much just made up, and it went too far. Is what I'm getting at. Their relationship wasn't supposed to be as much as it wasn't supposed to be this heavy when the two split. It was supposed to be like how her and Stephon Diggs just split, and it wasn't really supposed to be anything. Unfortunately, in Cardi's situation, she didn't have kids by this man, and then she had kids by Stephon Diggs as well. So, like I said, she didn't put herself in a pretty costly penny right now. Yeah, she didn't get herself in a pretty costly penny right now.
Called it off. Files again in July 2024. And this time it got ugly. I mean, we covered this on a previous episode of Sidebar, so I'll just give you the highlights here. But Cardi B has made serious allegations against Offset, accusing him of stalking her, harassing her, even seemingly threatening to kill her. Now, Offset never really officially, publicly responded to any of that. His rep kind of stayed quiet. But when you hear that Offset was shot outside a casino, part of why this story explodes is because of everything else that has happened in his life. His notoriety, how he's been involved in a lot of public attention. His name already carries a lot of the weight. It carries a lot of drama, the headlines, the Cardi B connection. And to be clear, I'm not saying that any of that is connected to his shooting, but you just have to understand his life in that context. And there's even another layer here that's heavier. I just got to go back to Offset's cousin, Takeoff. He was also a member of Migos, a massive star. November 2022, Takeoff was shot and killed outside a bowling alley in Houston. He was 28 years old, and that case is still working its way through the system. There's a man named Patrick Clark. He's been charged, maintains his innocence. His trial is scheduled for November of this year. And since Takeoff's death, the third member of Migos, Quavo, has been on a mission. He started the Rocket Foundation in Takeoff's honor. He's committed millions to gun violence intervention. And on what would have been Takeoff's 30th birthday, Quavo held a summit in Atlanta, and he sat down with Vice President Kamala Harris to talk about preventing shootings exactly like the one that killed his nephew. So when Offset gets shot years later at a casino late at night, you have this chaos. You can understand, A, how upsetting this is, how unfortunate this is, and you can also understand why people's minds go to certain places. Again, I'm not saying any of this is connected, but you have to put everything into context, and I want to talk about it. All right, I want to bring in retired NYPD Detective Dave Sarney to talk about this. Dave, good to see you. Thanks for taking the time. You and I were just talking. We both have been to this property before. You know, this is a very public area. When you've worked shootings, you've worked high-profile cases. I mean, the first thing that stood out to me, we were talking about it, is you have a major rapper who's shot outside a major casino, witnesses cameras everywhere, and yet they detain.
Okay, we don't have to continue with law and order. Like I said, they only know the court docs and whatnot, right? They don't know the they don't know the actual history of this beef, right? So I figured I'd do a little bit of small digging. Like I said, we ain't gonna be here too long, but I figured I'd do a little small digging on what the hell was going on with these two. And apparently, he done owed this nigga $10,000 for about a year or two now. So let's go back to when this kind of all started.
Look, TJ just aired out Offset.
This is about a year ago.
Unpaid $10,000 loan, and things have gotten real messy. Not only did TJ expose their DMs in a post and delete moment on his Instagram story, but Offset clapped back with some fiery words of his own, even throwing a low blow about TJ's near fatal incident where he could have.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I agree with y'all. Go celibate. Just go celibate. Close your legs, period, for a minute. Just go celibate for a minute, Cardi. Just go celibate for a minute. Find yourself. It'd be financially easier. Just chill out for a second. You know how Brandy said, if you're happy with yourself and you know it, clap your hands. Just be happy with yourself for a second. Just chill out. Take care of the kids. Be home. Be rich. You know what I'm saying? After the tour, just find yourself, Cardi. Don't worry about being with no nigga right now and getting another baby, and just chill the fuck out.
Lost his life. TJ took to his Instagram story and shared screenshots of an apparent back and forth exchange with Offset. According to little TJ, he loaned Offset $10,000 for reasons that have not been disclosed, and he's been trying to get his money back ever since, but Offset, he hasn't been too cooperative. Now, here are the messages. TJ starts off with, "Where you at? I'm not gonna lie. I'ma hand the whole ish out of you." Offset response, "LOL, huh? You joking, right? Just seen this pop up. Gotta be the wrong ninja. You Texan boy, all smoke you. You barely lived already. Who the F you think you talking to, ninja? You gotta be talking."
See what I'm saying? Even TJ is saying shit that's behind the scenes. You barely lived already. you barely alive already, nigga. He know the behind the scenes of that shit. That's that little subliminal right there. So where you at? He said, "I'm smack the shit out you." He said, "You joking, right? Just seen this pop up. Gotta be the wrong nigga talking to, boy. You barely live. Who the fuck you think?" You gotta be talking to the raw nigga. I'm in New York right now. Offset was with the smoke. Bullshit. He ain't with the smoke. Just because TJ barely, you know what I'm saying, done live some life, don't mean he ain't with the shits. Don't mean that little boy ain't with the shits. This is a Bronx little nigga. Yeah, if that's that stop DM me for trace reasons. Nah, never, little bro. I just want my 10. Say that. Crazy work.
To the wrong ninja. I'm in New York right now. Come smack me, little boy. Offset. Yo, pay the tab, homie. Don't fade yourself over a little 10-pack. Then Offset goes on to say, "If it's that, stop DMing me for trace reasons. Nah, never that, lil' bro. I just want my 10. Say that. Do not loan Offset no money. He's popped, just in case." I mean, the best thing you can try to do.
See, here's the thing about that, right? Him loaning, this is why I said this is similar to the whole Jada Will thing. Because right now, Offset ain't got no motion. Just because you hear a nigga is on a feature or on a single, or he got a little record coming out like that, Offset ain't got no label home like that. Offset ain't got no album coming out no time soon. It is over right now for Offset. It is over. What was a rap career? It is over. It's over. I say ain't no motion going on right now for him. So even with him having his little gambling problem, he has nothing to, back it up off of. He's barely doing appearances. Yeah, I saw the hotel picture of him. Boy, looked like he was moving from hotel to hotel room, didn't he? He ain't got nowhere to be right now. He really want to, he can go right back to Cardi B mansion and just chill with his kids and lay in one of the 10 rooms or something. Probably got his own little space up in there if he want to go back home and she ain't there on tour or something. You ain't heard about the stories of him bringing chicks there while she not there and whatnot? It wouldn't be no different. "Oh, hey, daddy. It would be no different. He go there, but he ain't got no real, you know what I'm saying, spot of his own right now. That's what I'm saying. Offset is out and about. He need to go home. He ain't got no home to go to. He ain't got no home to go back to. Really? I mean, maybe Cardi would take him back. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe love is still there. Maybe some love is still there. But you know how Tony Braxton said love should have brought your ass home that night. It's a couple of times it didn't bring Offset ass home that night. So I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, if he got a spare key or something, he could probably just walk up in there and say what's up. You know what I'm saying? They talk over a drink or something, maybe, I don't know. But at this point right now, like I said, Offset is very lonely and, you know what I'm saying, out and about. And like I said, as of now, he has no real motion to back up even his little gambling problem that he has. Him owing 10,000 head, and Des Brown and Owen said he owe him some money. And nigga,
shame him, because at the end of the day, these guys are both rich. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this doesn't seem believable due to the fact that Offset portrays to be rich and it's apparent, so it doesn't make any sense. Now, it's no telling what time frame did TJ loan Offset the money, and if it is the case, sometimes people just go off the principle about situation, but at the end of the day, it still falls back on TJ for even loaning him the money in the first place. But if you believe TJ.
Now at 6, Seminole Tribe police say rapper Lil TJ ordered people in his entourage to attack rapper.
This is when he got bonded out.
Offset outside Hard Rock Casino. A fight in the Valet area ended with Offset shot and rushed to the hospital. CBS News Miami's Larry.
Now, wait a second. I got to run that back for what she just said because something didn't sound right.
Now at 6, Seminole Tribe police say rapper Lil TJ ordered people in his entourage to attack rapper Offset outside Hard Rock Casino. A fight in the Valet area ended with Offset shot and rushed to the hospital. CBS News Miami's Larry Seward is your reporter live in Hollywood where Offset is being treated. Larry, he is expected to be okay, but we still don't know who shot him.
Naja, Lil TJ told me himself that it is crazy to think that he shot Offset, who at last check is still here being treated.
That's a good thing a black man was able to translate that for TJ too. I can hear you say, "Yo, it's crazy. He think he shot. He think I shot him, man." A good thing a black man was there to translate for him.
Nearly 24 hours after gunfire, someone opening fire outside the Hard Rock Casino in front of the surveillance cameras. In Hard Rock Casino's driveway near the valet stand.
Gun violence here in the casino in Hard Rock.
Cell phone video shows a man on the ground as police struggle restraining another man in handcuffs.
He's still going, he's still mad.
Investigators say the man down is Kiari Cephas, a rapper known as Offset, a former member of the group Migos and rapper Cardi B's ex-husband.
What's up?
Seminole Tribe police blame this man for the attack, Tion Merritt, a rapper known as Lil TJ. Investigators say casino surveillance cameras show Merritt in
just as hood as he wanna be.
Doors at 7:22 Monday night. Police say he pointed out Offset, then Lil TJ allegedly ordered men in his own entourage to attack Offset. Police say one of those men pulled a gun, then squeezed its trigger. TMZ photos show Offset on a stretcher wounded. Paramedics took him to a hospital with non-life threat.
Let me just also say, you got to have some aim to shoot somebody in the ass cheek. You know what I'm saying? To not hit the leg or the thigh or the ankle. You got to, or the back. You know what I'm saying? Or the rupture of somebody's spine. You got to have aim to shoot somebody right in their ass cheek.
Wounds, but the shooter is not in custody. Tuesday morning on social media, Lil TJ's lawyer posted a statement addressing what she calls false rumors that Lil TJ was involved in a shooting. She explained that Lil TJ was not shot nor charged with shooting Offset. After bonding out of Broward County's jail, Lil TJ spoke with CBS News Miami.
Did you shoot Offset?
Did I shoot? Crazy.
They're saying you were disorderly. Outside the casino, there's a fight near the valet.
He say, "Yo, that shoot niggas is crazy." And you got Channel 9 News 5-2. You got all these damn news outlets. This hood nigga comes out so, "Yo, tell me I shoot niggas is crazy." Yo, tell us I smacked the shit out of him. Dog, it is regular civilian people with these cameras out here. This is not Smack DVD in front of you right now. I'm talking about smack the shit out of you. Offset. What you talking? Yo, bro, act like he got Sub-Zero and Smack right in front of him with the cameras right now. Like he talking to fucking, like he talking on IG Live, don't he? Tell Offset I smacked the shit out of him. Bruh, you on the news.
Play with me like that in his life.
Does somebody owe you money?
Ask Offset.
He owe you money?
Ask Offset.
Do you have issues with Offset?
Hell no. What happened?
He's in the hospital right now, but he's
The
okay.
last thing I seen was Offset looking at me like this. Yo, that nigga shot me. That shot me. La la la. A rat. A cat. Weird.
Bruh, you are on national TV talking about some. Last time I saw this nigga, yo, he said he shot me. Yeah, that nigga a rat, son. Offset. TJ, what are you talking about? Sir. This is Channel 4 CBS News. What are you talking about right now? Bruh. Do you not even realize how much you incriminating yourself by saying just that? By literally saying he's a rat. That just came out. That was a word that just came out your mouth right now. He's a rat. Why would you say that? Just why? Tell me why. Because your lawyer probably fell out his goddamn chair. That's another little hood booger from the Bronx. His lawyer probably fell out the chair. He tried to get up so fast to call him. What do you mean? Talking about he a rat on national TV. What are you doing? Like I said, you are not on Instagram Live. You are not on Twitter. Shut the fuck up. When you leave the courtroom, you are supposed to shut the fuck up, TJ. You are not supposed to say anything at all. You was not supposed to speak on the matter that you are alleged of shooting someone. And the first thing that come out your mouth is, last time I saw him, he said I shot him. He's a rat. That should have never been spoken on national TV, TJ. See, certain niggas you supposed to leave in the hood. This was one of them niggas you just leave in the. I'm pretty sure the label at this point is like, let him dig his own grave because he gonna do it. All the other little niggas done dug their own grave. It must be time for him to do it. Because he just been off the hinge. I thought he was bugging with the Casanat shit. Talking about some looking GG phone and all that other shit. I thought he was bugging with that. Then he got niggas getting shot at on Kick Live and streams and shit. Remember a couple of weeks ago we was looking at a stream? The kid that got shot at because he had beef with little TJ in the hood. Then he getting this shit with the shooting with Offset. Like, nigga, you need to chill. You need to chill. You are ruining your own career. You are barely 30. You need to chill, brother.
Y'all in a good view. I'm walking to my car. Like,
What started the fight?
I don't know. You know,
Offset's shoot.
Y'all niggas getting a good ass view. Y'all welcome me to my car. Man, I don't know. You know niggas crazy. Bro, you not on the block. You not on the block talking like, bro, I don't know where he does he. Someone should have said ahead of time to him before he got out, hey, there's going to be reporters outside. Yeah, that was another thing. This is how I know certain niggas don't be having no motion, right? This is how I be knowing. Because how was he able to get swarmed by reporters with taking his shirt off and all this other shit like he about to go fight another nigga in the parking lot? Swarmed by reporters, no security, no homies with him, no nothing. Like he just walked down the damn court building steps on Queens Boulevard and just said, hey. Like, where was anybody coming to get him? I didn't see nobody coming to get him to bond him out. He just made his own bond and left. That's what it looked like. It looked like he just said, yo, send me the money. I'll pay this shit and go walk out this bitch right now. He probably did some hood shit like that. Nigga, why? Why are you this accessible? That was the first thing that came to my mind when the reporter said, "Why are you this accessible?" Certain niggas just ain't got, and this is why niggas get shot over $10,000. Because niggas ain't got nothing else to do. Niggas need that $10,000, especially now. See, the TJ that need the 10,000 that made the video on the private jet ain't the same nigga that you just saw with his shirt off walking through the parking lot like he ready to scrap again. That ain't the same nigga, okay? They ain't the same wealth of motion. So, of course, he needs that 10,000 right now. Mr. That nigga said he shot me. He a rat. Brother, please.
Comes less than 2 years after his brother and fellow Migos rapper Takeoff died in a shooting in downtown Houston. While Takeoff's accused killer prepares for trial, police have not yet named Offset's attacker. Lil TJ says it was not him.
Did you ever say if he didn't give you your money, you'd get it back in blood?
Don't say nothing, bro.
Uh-oh, now it's don't say nothing.
Seminole Tribe
You didn't said enough.
Several people in Offset's entourage last night helped him after the shooting, but those witnesses say in the process, Lil TJ took swings at them. It is not clear at this point how long Offset will be in this hospital. We're live in Hollywood. Larry Seaver, CBS News, Miami.
He might go to jail off that. You swinging at police and shit. See what I'm saying? Little dumb hood book and shit like that. You swinging off at police and shit. Nigga, you are alleged of a shooting. Why are you swinging at police? Why? My goodness. All right, so this was the other response.
Well, in Offset news today, man, Lil TJ dissed Offset and says that he's broke after trying to get $10,000 back from him that he loaned him. Now, this all stems because Lil TJ the other day posted something to Instagram. It was very kind of like spicy, and people were like, "What?" So Lil TJ posted some DMs from Offset in his on his Instagram story recently. And as you see, let's just see. Offset said, no, Lil TJ said, where you
like a fast forward a little bit. It's a little bit more into
right
this.
after he said, not gonna lie, I'ma smack the whole
It's a little more into
you.
this.
So Offset replies, LOL, huh, you joking, right? Just seen this pop up and you gotta be the wrong you texting, boy. I'll smoke you. You barely live already. You barely lived already. Who the you think you talking to? And he's talking about the time Lil TJ got shot up. Because remember, like 4 or 5 years ago, Lil TJ got shot up. I think he took 6 bullets and he survived. So obviously,
that's what he was referring to. Okay.
He said, I'm in New York right now. Come smack me, little boy. And so he said, I'm in Miami. He said, Officer said, if that stopped, DM me for trace reasons. He said, nah, I'll never that low, bro. I just want my 10. And his officer said, say that. So then he posted on, he said, Offset, yo, pay your tab, homie. Don't fade yourself over a little 10-pack. Then on the bottom, he says, do not loan Offset no money. He's popped just in case. So is it true? Is it really true? Like, is Offset really broke? So Lil TJ got on the stream yesterday and said this.
Why this Offset broke. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all the stream too. That broke. That pop. I'll tell y'all a true story. I got nothing to do with that sitting in the casino. He was popped. He was panicking, asking random people for cash apps. He was broke. I don't know what happened. Nobody was answering his phone call. He popped, trying to run up, chasing. Must got a gambling addiction. And then, yo, he just popped. He calling cash apps in front of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. The first 5 I opened, I'm like, yo, you pop. You waiting for some bread? Waiting for my money. I swung that 5. You know how I get. He gets popped. Not us two dicing each other. He gets popped straight to the casino. Goes not. He get another loan for somebody else for like 2 bands. I don't even take my loan. I'm like, that's Offset. I'm good on my money. I'm worried about this. God, mad, bro. I definitely run off for 5 bands. He pops for why this Offset. Offset broke.
So Lil TJ is saying that Offset has a gambling addiction and he's broke. He had to ask them for $5,000 and he went straight to the casino and lost that 5 real quick.
And then borrowed some more damn money from somebody else for 2 bands. Then he got 2 more bands from somebody gambling. Now here's the other thing with that, right? So this is a year ago. So this isn't even recent, right? This is a year ago. Offset, as of 2026, it says this, right? I'm gonna show y'all. And see, this is the difference, and this is why I brought up the point of the net worth. Because while I said that Cardi B is worth $100 million, $80 to $100 million, matter of fact, I'm gonna bring up another clip too, right? So as you can see here, Offset is worth $40 million, it says. Would somebody worth $40 million be out here getting shot in their ass over 10,000? Think about that. If somebody worth $40 million, would they be, if you had even a closer net worth, even $10 million, would you be out here getting shot in your ass over 10K? I don't think so. This is what I'm saying about these net worths. Just because they say somebody's worth something. They talking about your assets and your name. What your name worth. They ain't what you got in your account. It's what your name worth. It ain't what you got in your account. It's the value of the person. That's really all that net worth is out here. As a nigga with $40 million wouldn't be getting shot in their ass in front of a casino over no 10,000 if they had $40 million to spare. Just saying. But it reminds me of, let me see if I can find it right here. It reminds me of this right here. So, so I can find that short. Yeah, this. When this happened.
A quick Google search for you says that your net worth is $20 million.
I know I got more money than that. I might go 70 days without looking at my exact total amount of my money because it gives me anxiety, keep looking at numbers all day. It's like when you put money in stocks, the stock trader told me, say, put a lot of money in stock, don't keep looking at that shit's gonna drive you crazy.
It was the way Rick Ross laughed when this nigga said,
search for you says that your net worth is $20 million.
Now, reason why that was so ironic was because at the time, Meek had sold his house back to Ross. And I believe it was to get out of that deal. Yeah, sells his Atlanta home to Rick Ross for $4.2 million. And I believe it was also either to get out of the Maybach, the MMG deal, what was left of it. He was trying to get out of the deal, and he still owes Ross for it. So he had to give back the house that came with the deal. So that clip came out a little bit right after this news had came out that he sold the house back to Ross. So I remember even reporting on it, and that's why it was so damn funny when I see Ross laughing at the $20 million because nigga, if you were $20 million, what you doing selling your house back to me?
A quick Google search for you says that your net worth is $20 million.
So that's the first thing I thought of when I see Offset is worth $40 million. But like I said, you out here getting shot in your ass over 10,000. Both of them had that is true. That is true. That is very true. But yeah, it just goes to show you, man. It just goes to show you the gambling thing doesn't pay off at all, man. The gambling thing does not pay off at all. And really, now I'm looking at it, it's not really much left to talk about in that particular situation. So let's move on to what else happened in Hood Booker Land? Let me see something real quick. What else happened in Hood Booker Land? I don't think nothing crazy happened. I can remember. Yeah, nothing crazy happened. Oh, almost forgot. So Des Bryant had also put this out after the whole thing had happened. Says Des Bryant exposes Offset over alleged $8,000 unpaid debt. Some people don't play about their money. Says this is a post from Des Bryant. I don't ever talk about what I do or my relationships with anyone, but I'm going to give y'all a quick story. Between me and Offset, I beat Offset. Was it out of 8,000? He tried to take a nap on me, and I go to tap on him to wake him up, and telling him I need that 8,000. His partners saw me tapping him. Saw me tapping on him. I can tell his partners. I can tell his partners wanted to jump up and start some shit. So I chilled because I was by myself, completely outnumbered. So I charged it to the game. I swear to God, Offset reached out to me yesterday, 3 hours before he got shot, on a money play. I thought about it and said, I'm good. Then I saw the news later on and was like, damn, some people don't play about their money. So football player Des Bryant still to this day is owed $8,000 from Offset. And apparently he has a problem of paying people back. Unfortunately. Damn it, Offset. But like I said, this is how he moving out here though.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all the stream too. That broke. That pop. I'll tell y'all a true story. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit in the casino. He was pop. He was panicking. He was asking random people for cash apps. He was broke. I don't know what happened. Nobody was answering his phone call. He popped, trying to run up, chasing. Must got a gambling addiction. And the says, yo, he just popped. He calling for cash apps in front of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. The first 5 I offered, I'm like, yo, you pop. You waiting for some bread? Waiting for my money. I swung that 5. You know how I get. He gets popped. Not us two dicing each other. He gets popped straight to the casino. Goes nap. He get another loan from somebody else for like 2 bands. I don't even take my loan. I'm like, that's Offset. I'm good on my money. I'm worried about this. I got mad, bread. I definitely run off for 5 bands. He pops for the next band. He get 2 bands. He get a band from a random lady. I swear to God, I don't know who the she was. He's like, yo, thanks, ma. He pops that. I throw another 5. So I see like 13 bands in loans. I don't know who got paid back that day. You feel me? Bro, where's my mother? That shit ducked me for so long, boy. And mind you, I was 23, and this is Raindrop, Drop Top, Cardi B husband. And I'm only talking crazy because he was talking crazy. Like, why? He was talking crazy to me over my bread. I still go hard. And I beat him up on his birthday, but I'm not even, you feel me? Gangsta, I was too, you know what it is? I'm that good type of like, I'm gonna give you a little bit of me. I was 230, you heard? Like, it was like I couldn't even do that time, fo. And Cardi B walked in the spot, I was like, yo, I couldn't even dress it because my so aggressive sometimes that if he say something crazy, you won't even know he gonna get, like, you know something you just know, it's over, like, feel me? Like, what?
Yeah. So, hopefully this does get resolved. Now, Offset has responded. Also, I think they put out some footage that he responded to the fans.
Offset really just had to check a fan.
So this is the fan that tried to run up on him at the while he was getting some food to get a picture
in public after refusing to take
the same day he got. That's crazy. Same day he got shot.
Picture, and what the fan said next. Yeah, that's what made this whole thing go left.
We argue with Offset, y'all.
Come on here, picture, God. You ain't that much of a celebrity, bro. You ain't that much of a celebrity, bro. That's the only guy for a picture. I'm by myself. I'm not supposed to a picture. God, we black people.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to Orbit Central, where we break.
We black people. What that got to do with it, fam? Bro said we black people.
Down everything trending in hip hop, and now this situation right here, it got the internet divided because some people are saying Offset was 100% right, and others are saying, nah, he bugged out. So as always, Offset was reportedly at a casino.
Flexing the watch. $1 million, that's what that costs.
Just minding his
Go on Instagram on somebody IG live talking about something. Look at this watch. It's $1 million. Been getting shot in your ass over 10,000. This is the shit I'm talking about.
his business when a fan approached him asking for a picture, but Offset declined, and that's when things escalated.
That's only a picture, goddamn. You ain't that much of a celebrity, bro. You ain't that much of a celebrity, bro. That's the only guy asked for a picture. By myself. I'm not supposed to a picture. Goddamn, we black people. Arguing us.
Because instead of just walking away, the fans started going off saying, you ain't even that much of a celebrity. Already know, once that line gets crossed, it's no longer about a picture. This turns into a respect situation.
Yo, Offset, let me get a pic. Offset, let me get a pic. Oh, Offset. Oh.
Well, in the guy's defense, it seems like the fan did come up.
Bro, talking about some, yo, shut your ass up.
To Offset, basically behind his back, and he probably was whispering. He needed to project his voice a little bit, but he was definitely asking for that photo. So, I mean, it kind of gives a little bit more context to why the fan was a little bit upset when Offset refused to take the photo. Offset starts responding, energy shifts, and now it's a full-on public confrontation. Now, let's really talk about it, because this situation isn't just about Offset. This is about celebrity entitlement versus fan entitlement. Celebrities don't owe photos. Offset doesn't owe anybody a picture, period. People
I want to see how he
asking for the
responds.
picture in the first place. Just do that. And after tragically losing one...
Okay, so let me see what the because he actually did a response to TJ. I do have that here as well, but came from by way of the homie
YouTube.
Chris Smooth.
Chicks. You know what to do, Chicks. I find him. You know what? I like Chicks.
I said Chris Smooth, the game player. Chick Smooth, by way of Chick Smooth, because it just happened not too long ago, and I didn't catch it. So let me see.
Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube, because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh boy, this is absolutely nothing
Get it from Cardi. You buy. Hey, I wonder if he got the card.
but Negro shenanigans. Can you guys believe that these guys, Offset and Lil TJ, are pretty much solving the crime for the feds in 4K? I told you guys in the last video, the lawyer for Lil TJ and also for Offset has to take their phones away. These guys do not care about incriminating evidence. All they care about is making sure that online they still look gangster. We saw Lil TJ come out and accuse Offset of being a rat.
Last thing I seen was Offset looking at me like this. Yo, that shot me. That shot me. La 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 is a rat. I don't do no damn fighting.
Man, you just want to tell us what happened?
Did I shoot? Crazy.
They're saying you were disorderly outside the casino.
I forgot about that part. He's talking about some. I don't do no damn fighting, nigga. Why are you saying that? I'm talking about his lawyer. I'm telling you, his lawyer was ready to choke the shit out of him.
Fight me back the out of Offset. He would never play with me like that in his life.
Does somebody owe you money?
Ask Offset.
He owe you money?
Ask Offset.
Now, while Offset is in the hospital recovering, he picked up his phone, went online, and saw TJ accusing him of being a snitch. He responded immediately. He said, fuck nah. You ain't bust nothing. AKA, Lil TJ, you were not the shooter. Somebody in your crew was, not you. Now, no matter what happens, we still have video evidence of the casino and exactly...
So now you dry snitching. Now you dry snitching something you ain't the shooter, somebody in your crew is. You dry snitching. Now you talk, this sound like Gucci and Pooh.
What happened. So whether or not it was Lil TJ or somebody in his crew, we're going to find out eventually. Moments ago, we just found out that Lil TJ was the one that actually instigated the fight with Offset. Police reviewed the footage. They saw Lil TJ hopping out of his car, pointing out Offset to his crew, and basically leading his group to Offset. And if that wasn't stupid enough, you guys, TJ filmed the incident on his phone. Now, my guess is that TJ thought that this was going to be a pack out of Offset.
He filmed it on his phone.
You big dummy.
He filmed it on his phone. They got him getting out the car saying, yo, that's Offset over there. Yo, get him. They got your phone footage of that?
You big dummy.
And you out here talking about some, I don't fight niggas. Bruh. It's over for you. It is all the way over. If they got that, bruh. Understand what that means. We know what the police are saying after that? That the police are saying after that. That's what they're ready to say to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
That's what they're ready to say to you. When next time you see the police, I'm telling you right now.
So what better way to get the one up on your enemy than to have it on video to expose him later? Now, Offset, it's not looking good for you either. A lot of people have been coming out claiming that you owe them money. Ebro came out today and said he bet Offset some bread and he never got it back.
Didn't you and Offset have a bet?
He owes me $5,000.
Oh, God.
He does.
Was it a serious? Yo, Bascom. Come on, man.
Oh, God.
Did
Offset's fine. I called him. I tried to call him last night.
But was it a serious bet?
Yeah, we bet on the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
Now, if you had lost, would you have paid him?
I mean, I bet $5,000. I was prepared to pay him $5,000.
You were prepared to?
Yes.
In other words, Offset wasn't prepared to pay you that $5,000.
That is funny, though.
I've talked to him 1,000 times since then and never jammed him up about $5,000.
No, of course.
Because clearly he's somebody that didn't pay his bet. Like, why I'm not going to chase you around about $5,000 is not a big deal to me.
Well, see, why do you have to turn into a by the way, if it's not a big deal to you, why would it be a big deal to Lil TJ?
Well, that's where I was going to go. That I don't think that TJ's got more money than I got. I don't think it would be over $10,000.
Everything is $5,000 not being a big deal is relative, by the way. Like, it depends who owes you $5,000.
Me and Offset are in a good enough situation where I don't need to borrow
money from you.
Yeah, it wasn't a loan. We made a bet.
You made a bet, right. Now, TJ, so the suggestion is they were gambling at some point.
Former NFL player Des Bryant came out and also claimed, yo, Offset owed me money and he never paid me back. Des said, yo, I don't ever talk about what I do or my relationship with anyone, but I'm going to give you all a quick story between me and Offset. I beat Offset out of 8,000. He tried to take a nap on me and I go to tap on him to wake him up, telling him, yo, I need that 8 bands. His partners saw me tapping on him. I can tell his partners wanted to jump on some bullshit. I chilled out because I was by myself, completely outnumbered. So I charged it to the game. I swear to God, Offset reached out to me yesterday, 3 hours before he got shot on the money play. I thought about it and said, yeah, I'm good. Then I saw the news later on and was like, damn. Some people don't play about their money. This man is basically the Ted Bundy of borrowing money and never paying it back.
This is a sick Negro.
And also keep in mind, these are just the stories that we've heard so far. Imagine how many other people that's not come out with their Offset story yet. Now, my guy Seti Nash, who's been pretty accurate reporting the story, he came out to detail exactly what happened during the incident. Here's what he said.
All right, bro. Now here come the real. Now here comes the real. Everything I'm about to tell y'all is 1,000,000% facts. I will get the fuck off social media if this ain't true. All blogs, y'all can run this, y'all can have this video. YouTubers react. Everything I'm about to say, and I'm about to say it without swearing. I'm gonna try my best. So here's what actually happened, man. Offset done with the casino, whatever is whatever. I don't know about the man debt or whoever he owe and all that, and I really don't care. Offset chilling, waiting for a ride. Lil TJ and his homeboys are over there. You feel me? They up over there chilling, and they press up on Offset. They jump Offset. It's all, everything I'm about to say is on camera. But this where we gonna put the pressure on Lil TJ, because you called that man a snitch. You lied on that man. Because if Offset would have snitched, he would have given a statement to the police and your charges would have been upgraded. Lil TJ ain't shoot nobody. And Offset ain't say you shot nobody because you wouldn't have got a bond. So the paperwork is actually going to reveal this because they waiting on CCTV. So everything I'm about to tell y'all is 100% factuals. Everything I'm about to tell y'all is all on camera. This fool Offset is getting jumped by a couple of cats. These cats is Lil TJ's crew. So Lil TJ crew, about 4 or 3 cats is jumping Offset, smacking him with the pistol and all of these shit, right? All right. They ain't really doing too much damage. You know, they smack him in the nose, you know, bloody his nose up and all this and everything. So Offset didn't get shot in his ass. Offset got shot in his waist. It almost broke a bone. So when y'all see Offset from now on, Buddy gonna be walking with that on his hip. But here's where things get interesting. Lil TJ got knocked out. What happened is the little nigga that got arrested ain't nobody crew. The dude who got arrested was just a fan of Offset. So TJ got his ass knocked out by a fan. The nigga that's on the ground, that's Lil TJ. Offset already in the goddamn ambulance being transported.
What? Yeah, we gonna look at that clip too with Selena Powell say he over. Wait, time out. You mean to tell me? Hold on, let me see if I can pull the crime scene footage up. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh shit. Hold on. Wait. wait, because they showed him getting in the cuffs. So wait. You mean to tell me that we had it wrong in the footage? So the footage that everybody is saying that's TJ getting pulled in the cuffs, he's saying that TJ is right there on the floor. He said TJ's on the floor. And he got knocked out by a fan. Wait. The nigga that got arrested right here was the nigga that knocked out TJ. It was just a fan of Offset. Oh, this story just got hilarious, bro. So the nigga that got arrested was just the nigga that ended up knocking out TJ. Oh, that is funny. That is funny.
If Offset would have told, the charges would have been aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. You don't see those charges. That's why he got that damn charge. His charge actually comes from him and the damn fan getting into it because the fan knocked his ass out. Lil TJ, tell me I'm lying. So you just lied on this nigga and called him a snitch. That nigga never said you shot that shit. That nigga said he don't know what the fuck happened. So TJ, tell him about how your crew left your ass there while you was on the ground. That's what happened, bruh. Nothing else. Them is the facts. Everything I told you is a fact. Offset got jumped by little TJ people. They try to bang you with the goddamn blink. And then once he did that, mind you, it's all on camera. Once they did that and they whooping on him, Offset see his little TJ. He run over him. Bam, bam.
Yeah, that does make sense why he was so hyped up when he got out of jail. So remember I said he had that energy like he's ready to fight a nigga. I'm like, who he ready to fight right now?
Bam, everything I say. He whooped on him and then little TJ homeboy dope-fiend him and shot him. In the midst of little TJ and Offset basically squabbling, it really wasn't no squabble. It really was a hey, do your best defense move. Lil TJ got his ass whooped by Offset. What ends up happening is TJ homeboy pop.
Yo, best defense move. Boy, your best defense move is crazy. Well, he did. Needless to say, it was not his best defense move. He's in the fetal position.
Offset, but in the midst of that, a fan actually knocked Lil TJ ass out. The fan is the one who's in jail. None of Lil TJ homeboys is in jail. So no, the person who shot this man ain't in no damn jail. Offset ain't doing no writing, no anything like that, because he know it's real consequences behind this shit that he claimed. So that's out. All that snitch talk and all that shit, bro, that's OUT. That's big out. I'm vouching for this. I'm putting my YouTube and Instagram shit on the line. Offset ain't say shit except I don't know what the hell happened. That's it. That's the seal of approval from Seti Nash. Flat out. But it's funny because Lil TJ, you just went on the internet and lied and try to look tough. Nigga, this ain't your big break, homie. Your career over with. You got beat up. You let 3 of your homeboys whoop on him. You ain't getting no action. Got punched on and got knocked out by a dude in a pink shirt. That ain't gangster.
Listen, man, if you ask me, this is going to be wrapped up pretty quickly. The cops are already looking at the foot.
He got knocked out by a nigga in a pink shirt. That ain't gangster. Yo, this whole story just got hilarious, didn't it? This done went from a nigga with a gambling problem, flexing like he got millions of dollars, getting shot in his ass cheek, to a nigga talking about he snitched on him for shooting him, when lo and behold, he sent his homies over there to fight him, and a fan knocked his ass out when he went over. Yo, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. A fan knocked TJ ass out when he went over there to try to do something to Offset and got arrested for knocking out T. Yo, that is funny, bro. That is some funny ass. I just wish I was a fly on the wall for that one. I just wish I was a fly on the wall. You know what I'm saying? A squirrel running by or something like that morning. Cause, what's this? Oh my God. It was real tears just came in my eyes. That was just too damn funny. I said a nigga in a pink shirt knocked TJ ass out. That ain't gangster. You sent your homeboys over there, told us some, yeah. It was something to come. Oh my gosh, bro. Being gangster is funny out here in Hollywood, I tell you. Tough acting to actings. Oh my gosh, bro. This whole story just got funny. On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, I tell you. And what Selena was talking about.
How much money did you give him?
So I thought I only gave him like 10 or 11. When we were arguing, kind of, he was like, bro, you think I'm going to stall you on like 15,000? I was like,
no, he was going to get money back. There's no way. There's no way that you would do that. Why would you do that? You wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
you wouldn't come in and ask me to bring you $15,000 and not pay back.
He said the bank was open tomorrow. Tomorrow came. It's 8 a.m. He's on my phone. Bring me more. I was like, oh. He was like, do you love me? I said, yes. I swear to God. Mind you, when we talk though, it's gonna have, I want the screenshots. I said, yes. He said,
you love me? Give a question mark, question mark, question mark. She said, yes. Question mark, you lying. What's wrong? You just woke me up. You gonna cross me, ain't you? No, I showed you I'm gonna pay you, I guess. I have no bad. It's
how much
crazy work. Bring me more. Now? Crazy work, bruh. This nigga Offset is a piece of work, bruh. This boy Offset is a piece of work. Man. The Offset files. It's crazy how your name is Offset and shit just keep happening to you. Your name is Offset and shit just keep happening one after the other. One thing just offset the other. Anywho. All right. Let's get into some shit. So, let me see here. Oh, I did get that video. Okay. So, Melanie King had put out a video. I'm just going to play that and we're going to break that down. And we're going to go through a couple of things that's in it. So, Elon Musk has been in talks with some people. Intel. Intel joins Musk. Now, this is April 7th today. Intel joins Musk's Terafab AI chip project to power humanoid data center goals. It says here, April 7th, said on Tuesday, it will join Elon Musk's Terafab AI chip complex project with SpaceX and Tesla to make processors powering the tech billionaire's robotics and data center ambitions. Intel's shares jumped more than 2% after the announcement. The company also posted a photo of CEO Lip Butan and Musk shaking hands, saying it hosted the world's richest man at his campus the past weekend. The announcement comes months after Musk laid out plans for Tesla to build a massive artificial intelligence chip fab to power the EV maker's autonomous ambitions and suggested the company could work with Intel. Intel's capabilities will help accelerate Terafab's goal of producing 1 terawatt per year to compute for future advances in AI and robotics. The company said in a post on social media, Twitter, Elon has a proven track record of reimagining entire industries. This is exactly what is needed in semiconductor manufacturing today. Terafab represents a step change in how silicon logic, memory, and packaging will get built in the future, Tan said in a separate post. Last month, Musk had said his rocket company, SpaceX, which recently merged, you know about SpaceX, where he plans to also go to Mars with, right? Which recently merged with his social media and AI firm at Tesla, would build 2 advanced chip factories at a sprawling facility in Austin, Texas. Now, what does this all mean, of course, right? One of the main things is that he is furthering, remember that 500, I think it was, how much money did he get from Trump? Elon Musk AI deal. Trump. How much did he get from Trump? And that was the investment, 42 cents a dollar. What's the investment he did? You know, he sold it for 42 cents on the dollar, but what was the actual? That's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was. The $500 million, $500 billion AI project that Trump was supposed to be doing. And Elon wasn't going to be a part of it until, yeah, I remember that. That's what it was. Okay. So it wasn't him and Trump. It was something that he had bashed Trump over. That's what it was. What did Elon Musk get for his deal, though? That's what it was. Okay. Up to 1.25 trillion. Okay, there's the number. 250 billion. Okay. That was the 42 cents of the dollar. That was the 40. That's what I was looking for, that big number there. I know it was in the billions, but I couldn't remember how much it was. But $250 billion. is what he's getting for doing all this right now. Now, like I said, what this all means right here, I know this might sound like a bunch of gibberish, but this is the humanoid project that he was doing for the robots that he plans to dish out. You know how they got the robots now in homes where you got to have the AI on, not the AI, what you call it, the virtual helmet on, pretty much the artificial augmented reality helmet on to move the robot. These robots are going to be moving on their own, as well as the vehicles and the trucks are going to be moving on their own without the power of humans. They're going to be moving around in traffic and being able to do what a human would do behind the wheel without actually having a human attached to it. And then we're doing the same thing with the trucks. They're making sure the trucks can do the same thing. So it's less semi-truck or CDL workers. Then it's also going to be pretty much this is what they're rolling out for the aggressive and massive removal of human beings having regular jobs. So the AI company Intel, them doing the partnership to speed up the process on things is pretty much so he can have these robots not only tested out and being in people's homes, but so these robots are also your nurses now, your workers at McDonald's, your gas station workers, things of that nature. Little small things like that will happen until you start seeing these people in call centers, till you start seeing these people doing your taxes, things of that nature. So I want to bring up the video now with Melanie King, because they're going to show the interview of Elon Musk's girlfriend talking about the massive depopulation that's going to be happening. So pretty much they're planning a massive population wipe to happen very soon for people.
How big is the new data center campus they're building in the Texas Panhandle? It's the biggest one in the world. It will use as much power as all of the homes in the entire state of Texas combined times 2. It will use more power than 38 states.
Yeah. Overall, I think there's quite a bit of abdication of responsibility around like what are we going to do as people's jobs start being taken fairly aggressively. Luckily, there's a massive population drop coming, so maybe everything is just fate and it's going to work out.
For her to just nonchalantly say, luckily, there's going to be a massive population drop coming. What do you mean, luckily, there's going to be a massive population drop coming? Just nonchalantly saying that. You already know about the talks of them having the newest pandemic coming out. They just don't know which one they're gonna pick. Pretty much, right? They ain't got the name for it yet, but they got something coming. They definitely got something coming soon. That's gonna be the next COVID. That's gonna be something crazy. Lots of cars maneuvering around the city with no driver. Yeah, that's having the crazy thing is right now. Yeah, Waymo. Crazy thing is I had got in trouble for showing that footage of Waymo. Remember with Quincy? That was when I got cut from my live the night that Trump was getting elected. I had gotten cut on my live, and it was really because of the footage I was showing with Quincy and Waymo. It wasn't even the live footage that I was showing to him. It was just the Waymo footage because he was doing an ad. So it was ad on top of copyrighted footage. So that's what pretty much got me clipped on YouTube. Anyway, so they have in Virginia. I remember I had ordered some Domino's one time, and the Tesla pulled up with no driver in it. This is like 2018. This is like 2018, right? Tesla pulls up, no driver in it. Card machine comes out the back window. Put my card in, verifies me. Pizza comes out the back window. Card drop, turns around, regular U-turn, drive smooth off. I'm like, excuse me. there's no guy coming up to say, hey, here's your Domino's. And, oh, thank you. Have a good night. I don't gotta get nobody a tip. Wait, What's going on here? And then I see, of course, the Waymo ad with Quincy, and he's sitting in the car, and there's no driver attached to it. I'm like, then of course the crazy thing is in Grand Theft Auto now they have the similar thing. So it's like with the selfless driving limo. So they're pretty much predictive programming people and getting them used to these cars that aren't going to require people. Same way they're doing the simulation now in Texas, right? They're doing beta testing in Texas. Crazy how that data center is going to be in Texas. The Project Matador, right, is going to be in Texas. Right now in Texas, as we showed you guys, they have the automated McDonald's. Matter of fact, let me pull up that real quick. In case you guys don't remember. This is the data center right here that they're talking about, Project Matador. This huge ass data center that they're planning. Look how big this shit is. Like y'all thought, what is it called in Terminator? Project Genesis or something like that? I think it was Genesis. What was it in Terminator? What was it in Terminator? And they had the big countdown from the big ass data center that they had to go and blow up in there. But anyway, so they have the automated McDonald's in Texas. This has no human beings working at it. Not a single one. This is who is operating everything. Kiosks, machines are making the food. It's robots with trays. Little robots are making the Frosties. Serving the food, making it. There's no human beings at this McDonald's making the food. So they already are testing things like that. People just walk in there and get their food made from a robot. Little things like that they're testing already around people. Remember I showed you guys over in was it Sweden, I think? And they got people with the RFID chips in them already. Just like I said, little things that they're testing around people already. You gotta be mentally prepared for these things already. This is why I said it's not too far fetched to where they have a fully automated city of these robots working for people, and there aren't regular people really working. It's harder for people to even find actual jobs unless you have a background in computer engineering or data infrastructure to help these robots keep working for people. Unless you are nifty behind a computer with technology, you are pretty much going to be obsolete yourself out here without a job. That is what they're moving forward with.
Okay. But I feel like we might get like very, very, very good AI across every pillar of art before there aren't any more people to make art.
So you wrote, We Appreciate Power.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear this? So if you don't know, this is Grimes. This is one of Eli.
Yeah, small 15-minute cities they're doing it in. Where people don't really care. They just want to, I'm saying, get their shit and go. Good point. Great point right there. They're doing it in these little cities where the people have the money. They don't necessarily have the time. They just don't necessarily care to deal with people anyway. So they don't necessarily care about customer service from a person. They just want their food and go. They order their food in the app. They go pick the shit up and they move on. Yeah, food is trash. Food is trash. It's been a minute since I ate some McDonald's, and because the last time it really hurt my fucking stomach. Like I had like sharp ass pains in my stomach from eating them fake ass burgers. So I'll be real cautious about even eating them shits now. Like I be wanting one because of the taste and that shit. I think you're just supposed to be addicted to the fucking taste of the fake ass cheese and whatnot. But that shit is not good for your system whatsoever. That shit is not good for your system at all. And You talking to a nigga that used to eat 4 McDoubles when, you know what I'm saying, years ago when I was living in Virginia. Used to eat 4 McDoubles and fries, you know what I'm saying, on lunch break. So that shit still probably taking a toll on my body to this day, unfortunately. But yeah, it's been a minute since I ate some McDonald's. It's been a minute for that reason right there.
On Musk's many baby mothers. And she is saying about AI, she is just saying this part out loud. The interviewer is just sitting there like, not even, no follow-up questions, nothing. They're talking about AI. What if I told you what the plan is? They want massive population drop. They need it in order to enact the beast system, in order to get control over us through digital ID and everything else. Why do you think these massive data centers are popping up everywhere? And it makes no economic sense. Nothing makes sense anymore. Absolutely nothing. Like I mean, not just in the US, but all over the world. And for what? It doesn't really make money. So what else would these data centers be for other than to keep our entire lives locked up in it? For Neuralink, for also, guys, understand what digital ID is and the social credit score that's coming that they want, right? To track us. That's what they need it for mass surveillance, to make sure that we are right in line, to make sure we don't do anything that is socially inappropriate. I've actually played before, or I've shown you guys before what that social credit score looks like. They've already rolled out this mass surveillance digital ID social credit score system in China, where people by the millions are just, they lose all their social credit and they're just on the streets. They're on the streets. We've played that. But they call that Skynet, but that is not as bad as what is about to happen. But she's saying it here. They want luckily, there's massive population drop coming, right? And everybody is going to lose their jobs. Because what have they said? Elon Musk, they've all said it. The WEF, the World Economic Forum, and many other of these oligarchs and elites, they have said that there will be no more jobs by 2030. We already see AI massively taking out jobs by the millions right now. All the layoffs, all the store closings. It's happening in real time. And this isn't just about a great reset, guys. This is the new world order. But the new world order, what is it going to be? The beast system, the mark of the beast. And I even have something to show you about Bill Gates, which I unveiled. I showed you that patch technology. I think I have to do it again for people who have not seen it, which I think is the mark of the beast. It matches perfectly. Neuralink doesn't. I think that's a control mechanism that they have planned. They want to roll that out, right, for the population that's left so that they become like their slaves. But even with the war, I called it out like the first week. They are purposely hitting energy infrastructure. They are purposely hitting all of this. The petrochemical plants and the oil plants and the gas plants and even desalination, which is needed in the Middle East in order for people to get fresh, clean water, because they pull in water from the ocean and then the desalination plants remove the salt and purify so that people can get water. Otherwise, they have no way to get fresh water. And we're talking about millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of people, if not over a billion. The mass famines that are coming. This is all part of it. With the prices going so high here in the US, are you seeing it across the board? Groceries, gas. This is just the beginning. It is about to get much worse. But I want to show you with these data centers, like I told you, Project Stargate, which is in Texas, a lot of them in Texas, but there is another massive data center coming, and it's called Project Matador.
How big is the new data center campus they're building in the Texas Panhandle? It's the biggest one in the world. It will use as much power as all of the homes in the entire state of Texas combined times 2. It will use more power than 38 states. Not combined, but it will use more power than all of the power used in any one of 38 different states. The data center campus portion of it is, I believe, 18 million square feet. It will sit on a piece of ground that is 5 square miles. So you can drive by it for 5 miles, make a right turn and drive by it for another 5 miles. That's pretty big. You know what the wild part is? The company building it has no knowledge of data centers. Nope, not in the data center business. Project Matador. Look it up. Thanks.
Now I want you to listen to this. Klaus Schwab just admitted the quiet part out loud. The world will no longer be run by superpowers like America, because I told you they're purposely trying to collapse America. They're purposely trying to collapse the world economy in order, again, to bring in this new world order with these oligarchs where they rule. It will be run by the World Economic Forum and its stakeholders, BlackRock, Bill Gates, and the rest of the global elite. They're not pretending anymore. National governments, out. Your freedom, a subscription service. Your future, managed by unelected billionaires in Davos. This is the Great Reset in real time, a corporate takeover of the planet. Wake up, push back, share this before they memory hole it. You need to wake up, but what are we going to do to push back? I told you this is what is always supposed to be. The Bible has clearly laid out it's supposed to get worse. How are you going to get to the beast system? How are you going to get to the Antichrist? How do we get to the end if this isn't rising? And it doesn't rise like right during the tribulation. As soon as that starts, they have to have everything ready. That's why they're rushing. That's why the war doesn't make sense. Nothing that they're doing makes sense. Like targeting energy. It makes zero sense unless it's on purpose, and that this is what the puppet masters want. The governments are not in control. They're not in control of anything at all. They're not. They just do, every government around the world does the bidding of the higher ups. Some people think it's the 13 families, but it goes higher than even that. You don't know their names. But where does it all lead to? Well, the Bible says clearly that Satan, little g, is the god of this world. He is the prince of the air. He took Jesus to the highest mountain and said, I will give you all of these kingdoms. He, Satan, in this world, this fallen world, he has the ability to give kingdoms and governments. So that means he rules them. And the Bible says this explicitly. We wrestle not against flesh and blood. These principalities and all that, they are ruled by Satan himself to bring us to an appointed end. But listen to what Klaus Schwab, the head of the World Economic Forum, had to say.
Who will really command the fourth industrial revolution and its technology like artificial
Saint
intelligence?
Patrick. What's your sense of who's best placed at this time to lead the world into the fourth industrial revolution? Because you pretty much created this term. We're seeing the kind of technological strides that China has made with Huawei, with the 5G technology. Do you believe that this could potentially be China's time once again?
We should make here again let's say a differentiation. On the one hand, we have state capitalism. On the other hand, we have shareholder or private capitalism. So it's a clash between two systems. I believe that state capitalism in the short term provides certain advantages because you can mobilize in a concentrated way a lot of resources to reach a specific objective. But I believe that the future is not state capitalism or shareholder capitalism. The future is what I call stakeholder capitalism, which is combined with a social responsibility.
And if you don't...
Pretty much what he's saying is they're going to cut, as they've always been talking about, right? Cutting out the middle. Pretty much there's no more going to be middle class. There's only going to be rich class and a poor class. So that's why he's saying it's who's going to be the biggest stakeholder at the end of the day. It's pretty much going to be on a capitalist basis, and it's going to be so much easier to be on a dictatorship monarchy than anything when you have that type of infrastructure. So they're pretty much just making it easier to control us through having the AI technology. That's why they are dumbing us down now through the technology and making us want things faster, making us want things easier and accessible through AI. Even with AI programs like ChatGPT, ChatGPT is able to, coming with whole blueprints for people, video prompts to make movies and things like that. Movies are even being replaced by AI, trailers and things like that. People are making their own movies and getting millions of views off it just off the use of AI without regular people being in it because they have the licensing to do it now. So, like I said, they're pretty much using predictive programming right now just to get you mentally prepared to be, accepting of what is the coming the future right now. That's the importance of tonight.
No, I reported this. Well, Bill Gates, I don't know who's put him in charge, but clearly he's in charge of a lot of this.
Oh, that part, Dainty Delighted. That part right there. It's humans in the food. There's humans in the food that we eat now too. There's humans in the food we eat.
Well, he said that by 2028, if you don't have digital ID, well, you can't function in society. You'll be an outcast from society, just like they have in China. But we know it will grow worse and worse and worse. I've shown you where in Vietnam, 90 million people's bank accounts were confiscated by the government because they did not comply with digital ID. And that is rolling out right now in massive waves all around the world in Western countries and specifically here. This is what they want. But look at this. Bill Gates is calling for biometric identification for all Americans so they can fully participate with the economy. Gates is also creating digital public infrastructure to connect society and combat climate change. Would you sign up for biometric digital ID? Well, there's going to be a point where you don't have a choice. You don't have, they want everything wrapped up, meaning this one world government, this system in place by 2030. That's why everything's moving really, really fast. And this is why I tell you we're in the last days. It all points to it. It all points to it, not just with what they're doing, but the signs in the sun, moon, and stars, which are happening in mass around the world as more people are waking up and the veil is lifting. But then this just popped up while I was looking at this. It says the government, guys, approves construction permit for Bill Gates backed TerraPower commercial nuclear reactor. Bill Gates is in charge of nuclear power. What could possibly go wrong? Now, this is an article. Maybe I'll read it in another one. But yeah, they seem to be giving him a lot of power, a lot of everything. And why is that? Why is he getting approved? Why hasn't he been jailed? Why hasn't Fauci been jailed? Why hasn't anyone from the Epstein list? You have to open your eyes and see what is going on. No one's going to jail. No one's getting um going to be held accountable. And then people are saying, "Well, we're going to vote different. The midterms are over, are going to be, terrible for Republicans, and this, that, and we're going to put in a new Congress or Senate." There's really going to be voting. Do you really trust the system, the same one that gave us NASA, the same one that gave us the Epstein list, and many other lies that I can tell you about our entire history? You have got to wake up. This is not the time. They have built so many layers into this. It is impossible for this to be voted out or protest. People aren't even paying attention. I'm seeing this all over. People are just like, they'll talk to friends or they'll talk to coworkers.
So here's the thing about that, right? Think about the guy that wants literal depopulation, the guy that caused allegedly COVID-19 itself, let alone invested in the vaccines of it, let alone invested in the power plants that aided to, or should I say, caused Cancer Alley. God bless to the homie King Ozma for putting me onto that story. The guy that was responsible for Cancer Alley, the guy that was responsible for COVID, the one that wants the population to decrease as fast as possible, he's now in charge of nuclear power. He's now in charge of one of the most powerful of our weaponry. Is a nuke. He's in charge of it. We are fucked.
And people have no idea. Some people don't even know there's a war going on. I kid you not. But they're all allowing everything to happen left and right, every government. No one's doing anything. And you have to start asking why. This is not a coincidence. This is on purpose. My goal is to wake enough people up before this is all over, before Jesus Christ returns in the clouds and the tribulation comes. The writing is on the wall. The veil is lifting. Even with NASA, people in mass are just saying, none of this makes sense. This looks like a hoax. This looks fake, just like the original moon landings, because it all is. It's all propaganda. They have, through the public school systems, through indoctrination, through telling us about the American dream, from early childhood, this is what we're supposed to believe in. We're supposed to believe in our rights. We're supposed to believe in a due process. But are you seeing now that there is no due process? And for a long time, if you were to speak like this, well, you were considered a crazy conspiracy theorist wearing a tinfoil hat. Well, that those times are quickly fading away. Now, this is my shop, my merch shop, realmelanieking.com. This is one of the ways that you can support the work that I have going on here. But I want to show this. I've
I
shown
ain't
it
gonna
many
hate,
times. I have it
appreciate.
for men and women in different colors.
I ain't gonna hate, appreciate. She put us on some shit. I might as well let y'all see her merchandise site. Plus, we do have the merch coming soon. I am working on the website for y'all. I'll show y'all that in just a second here. I'm gonna let her do her thing real quick though.
But this is the new world order map. You see COVID, 5G. And now, I don't know if you heard, I did a report last year. Trump talked about 6G and how it can see through walls, guys. And that now they can actually change DNA and put things in you through the 6G towers. Yes, that is coming. So this.
So the crazy thing is, the reason why I'm leaving letting this show is because it would be very good and it would be smart. I'm gonna get one of these. It would be good to have this tea for when shit goes down, so that you have some type of blueprint that you could have in your clothing. You know what I mean?
It says COVID, 5G, Gates, the WHO, FDA, CDC, NIH, AMA, China, guys, the World Economic Forum, the global vaccine programs, Monsanto, right? You have depopulation, which we talked about, AIDS, the Cold War, cancer. I can't even see it right now, guys. So cancer in Frederick, Maryland. Okay.
The processes that we've been explaining here on this pod pretty much is all on this shirt. The entire process of Project 2025 to all the way to Project 2030 is all on this shirt right here.
I'm from Maryland, guys. Agenda 2030, the hospitals, the election, a landslide, mail-in ballots, the second wave, enslavement of humanity, right? Gold back currency, all of this. It's not every single thing, but it gives you an idea of what they have been doing behind the scenes throughout the years, working step by step to put this in place. Guys, how are you going to protest and resist this? And it's not that I don't want to. I've just been researching everything that ties to biblical prophecy that's happened in the news in the past few months, going back to last year, and I just could not believe it. They have set the trap. The beast system is set, and this is what they always wanted. So this is a great way for you to, have this in front of you. Start conversation, show people, study it. Again, this is my men's version. I have that on the front and on the back. Believe your eyes, not their lies. Different colors. And like I said, also for women, I'll show you that really quickly. This is the New World Order map, which is different than the conspiracy map, which is the Great Awakening one. So again, this one is front and back, and you can see the different colors there. Now, another way that you can help support this work is by donating. I have that now on my website, but as well as you can just become a member here on the channel. It's just a couple bucks a month, and it helps support the work. And outside of that, you guys have been donating through Cash App, through PayPal. I appreciate it so much. It helps me out. But all of the links to all of this will be below in the description box. Make sure you guys check it out. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell, because I have a lot.
Yeah, see, that's why, like I said, I don't. Come on, camera, I said, I don't hate, I appreciate. She put us on the information. Same way I put you guys on the information. So definitely treat yourself to some information that will help you guys in the long run. Because like I said, that right there is everything that we all talk about here on the pod already. That pretty much is something that you could keep with you as a blueprint for when shit goes down and you're no longer to access this information that we have here, that we share here on the pod, that we're no longer able to build with. When the time comes and we're no longer able to have these discussions because we're not allowed to necessarily publicly, it's good to have access to these things so that you can have your own blueprint for yourself in the coming future. You know what I'm saying? So, another thing was, what we're upon right now is Nostradamus' prediction of World War III. And I did find something on that as well that I wanted to share with you guys real quick.
Saint Padre Pio is said to have made many prophecies during his lifetime. Some of these prophecies have been documented while others have been passed down orally. However, nothing could have prepared us for one of the scariest prophecies that he made throughout his lifetime, and this was the prophecy of the 3 days of darkness. What could this prophecy possibly be?
Now, I want to also put context to this and prepare you guys mentally, because what he is saying in this video, this was done 2 years ago. Let's say it again. This was done 2 years ago.
Why is the prophecy of the 3 days of darkness a scary revelation? Join us as we take you through the scariest prophecy made by Saint Padre Pio that has shocked the world. Before we delve into the topic of our video, let's see who Padre Pio was for a better understanding of what is to come. Padre Pio, born Francesco Forgione, was an Italian priest who lived from 1887 to 1968. He was a Capuchin friar and is considered a saint in the Catholic Church. He was born to Giuseppe and Gratius Forgione in a small town known as Pietrelcina, Italy, on May 25, 1887. He was from a poor family of farmers. He had shown interest in religious life and entered the Capuchin order at the age of 15. He was ordained a priest in 1910 and was assigned to the town of San Giovanni Rotondo. In 1918, Padre Pio began to experience the stigmata, a phenomenon that couldn't be explained by anyone and still stands as a mind-boggling event. The stigmata that appeared on Padre Pio's body were the 5 wounds of Christ that were inflicted on him during his crucifixion. These wounds appeared on Padre Pio's hands, feet, and side, and they were reportedly accompanied by intense pain. The stigmata is a rare phenomenon that's been reported in the lives of other saints and mystics throughout history. There is no scientific explanation for the stigmata, and it's often seen as a sign of great holiness and spirituality.
Crazy thing is they made a movie about this shit like it was a curse too.
These wounds bled periodically and never got infected, even though they kept bleeding and the wounds smelled of roses. The wounds would heal on their own but reappear after a few days or weeks. However, these wounds were not visible to everyone, but they were authenticated by the church. The stigmata became a source of great devotion for many people, and he attracted pilgrims from all over the world. What made him stand out the most was the final warning he gave everyone about the 3 days of darkness that are about to come. How important are these revelations? Should we be ready for the worst times of our lives? Let's find out soon. And trust me, you'll want to pay close attention now because these answers may surprise you. Padre Pio wrote a personal letter to the Commission of Heralds Bach, which was appointed by the Vatican. In the letter, Padre Pio testifies to the truth and reality of the revelations that he received from our Lord. He described his spiritual life and the graves he received from God, including the gift of the stigmata. This is what he wrote in his letter. My son, I have been longing for this hour in which I shall reveal to you the great love of my heart. Pray and make reparation to me. Admonish others to do the same because the time is near at hand in which I shall visit my unfaithful people because they have not heeded the time of my grace. Persevere in prayer so that your adversary shall have no dominion over you. Tell my people to be prepared at all times, for my judgment shall come upon them suddenly and when least expected, and not one shall escape my hands. I shall find them all. I shall protect the just, watch the sun and the moon and the stars of the heavens. When they appear to be unduly disturbed and restless, know that the day is not far away. Stay united in prayer and watching until the angel of destruction has passed your doors. Pray that these days will be shortened. Pray, make reparation. Be fervent and practice mortifications. Great things are at stake. Pray. Men are running towards the abyss of hell in great rejoicing and merrymaking as though they were going to a masquerade ball or the wedding feast of the devil himself. Assist me in the salvation of the souls. The measure of sin is filled. The day of revenge with its terrifying happenings is near, nearer than you can imagine. And the world is seeping in false security. The divine judgment shall strike them like a thunderbolt. These godless and wicked people shall be destroyed without mercy, as were the inhabitants of Sodom and Gomorrah of old. Yes, I tell you, their wickedness was not as great as that of human race today. Keep your windows well covered. Do not look out. Light a blessed candle which will suffice for many days. Pray the rosary. Read spiritual books. Make acts of spiritual communion, also acts of love which are so pleasing to us. Pray with outstretched arms or prostrate on the ground in order that many souls may be saved. Do not go outside the house. Provide yourself with sufficient food. The powers of nature shall be moved, and a rain of fire shall make people tremble with fear. Have courage. I am in the midst of you. Take care of animals during these days. I am the creator and preserver of animals as well as man. I shall give you a few signs beforehand at which time you should place more food before them. I will preserve the property of the elect, including the animals, for they shall be in need of sustenance afterwards as well. Let no one go across the yard, even to feed the animals. He who steps outside will perish. Cover your windows carefully. My elect shall not see my wrath. Have confidence in me, and I will be your protection. Hurricanes of fire will pour forth from the clouds and spread over the entire earth. Storms and bad weather, thunderbolts and earthquakes will cover the earth for 2 days.
We are starting to see those signs, aren't we?
An uninterrupted rain of fire will take place. It will begin on a very cold night. All this is to prove that God is the master of creation. Those who hope in me and believe in my words have nothing to fear, because I will not forsake them, nor those who spread my message. No harm will come to those who are in the state of grace and who seek my mother's protection. That you may be prepared for these visitations, I will give you the following signs and instructions. The night will be very cold. The wind will roar. After a time, thunderbolt will be heard. Lock all the doors and windows. Talk to no one outside the house. Kneel down before a crucifix. Be sorry for your sins and beg my mother's protection. Do not look during the earthquake, because the anger of God is holy. Jesus does not want us to behold the anger of God, because God's anger must be contemplated with fear and trembling. Those who disregard this advice will be killed instantly. The wind will carry with it poisonous gases which will be diffused over the entire earth. Those who suffer and die innocently will be martyrs, and they will be with me in my kingdom. Satan will triumph. But in 3 nights the earthquake and fire will cease. On the following day the sun will shine again. Angels will descend from heaven and will spread the spirit of peace over the earth. Feeling of immeasurable gratitude will take possession of those who survive this most terrible ordeal, the impending punishment with which God will visit the earth since creation. How unconcerned men are regarding these things, which shall so soon come upon them, contrary to all expectations. How indifferent they are in preparing themselves for these unheard of events, through which they will have to pass so shortly. The weight of divine balance has reached the earth. The wrath of my Father shall be poured out over the entire world. I am again warning the world through your instrumentality, as I have so often done heretofore. On that day, As soon as complete darkness has set in, no one shall leave the house or look out from the window. The darkness shall last for 3 days, and on the third night the stars will shine again, and on the next morning the sun shall rise again, and it will be springtime. In the days of darkness my elect shall not sleep, as did the disciples in the garden. They shall pray incessantly, and they shall not be disappointed in me. I shall gather my elect. Hell will believe itself to be in possession of the entire earth, but I shall reclaim it. Again and again I have warned men, and often I have given them special opportunities to return to the right path. Now, wickedness has reached its climax, and the punishment can no longer be delayed. Tell all that the time has come in which these things shall be fulfilled. These warnings were given to Padre Pio by none other than our Lord Jesus Christ. You should know that Padre Pio was not the only one who received this revelation. The prophecy is said to have originated with the Blessed Virgin Mary, who appeared to several saints and mystics over the centuries, in which include Anne Catherine Emmerich, Blessed Anna Maria Taigi, Blessed John Bosco, and Saint Faustina Kowalska. My dear friends, the Great Tribulation cannot be explained better than this. So, what do we do now? Like Padre Pio said, we must have confidence in our Lord Jesus Christ and return to the right path before it's too late.
So here's the weird thing about this little video here, right? I had to take my camera off that because I wanted everybody to focus on that. Here's the weird thing about this. Now, I don't want to sell y'all a tale, but when I was looking for Nostradamus' prediction, I came across the video and it said this on the title, right? Got 2.7 million views. Now, I'm hoping this wasn't one of the ones they changed the thing to where it says April 26th, or did it change it to the next month, or whatever have you. But that was what made me show you that. And why this world is so crazy, I don't know. I really don't know. I really wish it was not. I really wish it was not. Now, Nostradamus chilling drone in 7-month World War III prediction for 2026. The 16th century prophet Nostradamus made chilling predictions in cryptic quatrains, including a 7-month war and a swarm of bees. Talking about the drones, of course. Famous seer and prophet Nostradamus has made a chilling prediction about a devastating drone war in 2026. The 16th century prophet predicted multiple alarming incidents, including a 7-month war and a great swarm of bees, with many people now claiming the bees are in fact drones used in warfare. Nostradamus composed his predictions in mysterious quatrains which contain the destiny of global events, many featured in his 1555 work. That's how long ago this was. The prophecies, which included no fewer than 942 quatrains. Now, he has had some predictions that has come true, including World War I and World War II. There were some little facts that he got wrong, but the actual wars and how they actually played out were actually true. So among Nostradamus' bizarre predictions, one passage reads, "The great swarm of bees will arise by the night ambush. Some suggest this fate will be upon us soon, with the passage correlating to the number 26. It remains uncertain what the bees might be, as it appears unlikely that an enormous bee swarm could cause genuine damage through ambush. However, what is likely is drones using the cover of night to strike a target. Moreover, there is even a type of bee called the drone. Bee male members of the colony tasked with mating with female bees. As Nostradamus was unlikely to have been able to predict the technological overhaul that leaves the 16th century unrecognizable, it is arguable these bees would always be metaphorical. Some believe the bees also speak to resurgence of a powerful political leader securing major victories. Supporting the drone theory is Nostradamus' prediction of a great war. The specific quatrain reads, 7 months great war, people dead through evil, ruin Everex, the king will not fail. With much of modern warfare carried out by drones, it seems these two predictions go hand in hand. It's easy to connect this verse to the Russia-Ukraine war of the Middle East conflict and escalations from Iran. Some claim Nostradamus predicted warfare before, with his line, "Within 2 cities there will be scourges, the like of which was never seen." This supposedly predicted the atomic bomb America unleashed on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki at World War II's end. A third prediction is that Switzerland will be drenched in blood. This forecast is particularly chilling and can be tied to a precise modern-day location. Nostradamus' verse reads, "Because of the favor that the city will show, the Ticino will overflow with blood. Switzerland's stunning Italian-speaking Canton faces a grim and bloody outlook." The bloodshed could signify a mass casualty event, a plague sweeping through the region, or some form of natural disaster. Skeptics contend that Nostradamus wrote his works in Middle French, deliberately employing vague Latin expressions. Nostradamus' countless manuscripts, transcription errors, and differing interpretations of his writings across the centuries make it exceptionally difficult to establish what the prophet genuinely had even meant. Now, speaking of that, also, same thing here. Baba Vanga's World War III and Nostradamus' 7-month global war prophecies return amid the Iran. So Baba Vanga also had a similar one. Baba Vanga and World War III, the blind Bulgarian mystic predicted a major global conflict in 2026. The Iran-U.S. conflict is being seen as the war she foresaw, with believers sure that once again Baba Vanga made a correct prediction. The Middle East is burning after Israel and the United States launched joint attacks on Iran. Tehran retaliated by carrying out strikes against the UAE, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, and Qatar. The latest conflict has renewed fears that his could be the beginning of World War III. Bulgarian mystic Baba Vanga had apparently warned that the year 2026 could witness a global war. Could Middle East conflict trigger World War III? The Blink psychic saw visions in her dreams, which became the basis of the prophecies attributed to her. One of them is believed to be about a war that will start in the east and spread to the west. The Middle East is in the grips of a major conflict that could witness more upheavals. With Iran, Israel, U.S. locked in a conflict, people can't help but wonder whether Baba Vanga's prophecy could be coming true. United States President Donald Trump ordered the strikes on Iran. The West is divided into 2 camps following the joint military strikes on the Iranian regime. While the U.S. calls it a necessary preemptive measure, many European allies are concerned that the lack of coordination poses the risk of a wider regional war. Baba Vanga also talked about a war in Europe. Some of Baba Vanga's followers believe that the mystic also talked about a war that would start in Europe and lead to a significant decline in the population. There goes the mass population wipe. Trump has said that the Iran-U.S. conflict could last at least 4 weeks. This could lead to other countries getting involved, especially since Iran is also attacking countries that house U.S. military bases. Nostradamus predicted a 7-month war. French psychic Nostradamus is also said to have predicted a great war in the year 2026. One of the passages from his book reads, 7 months, great war, people dead through evil. Ruin Everex, the king will not fail. This prophecy is also being linked to the U.S.-Israel-Iran conflict. The current situation explodes. It continue for months. Baba Vanga saw the rise of Putin as a world leader. Baba Vanga's other prophecies for 2026 includes a shift in world dynamics owning a major world conflict. She reportedly foresaw the rise of Vladimir Putin as a world leader after the West collapses. We still have the Ukraine war that refuses to end, with Israel and Gaza also involved in a military and political conflict. Now, remember I showed you guys that video a couple months back. You heard it. China has robot bees. Well, like I said, that's like I said. Also, what do you call it? Interpolation drones. That's also pretty much an interpolation drones as well. Having a robot bees, it's drones. What was I gonna say? So the video we showed a couple months ago was Putin pretty much talking to in an interview. He was saying that the West will fall. Pretty much the celebration of Satan is done, and the West will fall. The party is done. Remember, he had said that in but so many words. So I see now where that prediction is even coming into play, and I kept saying to myself, "What if Putin is the Antichrist?" Especially with the way he looks and him being part of the bloodline, one of the key parts of it. I said to myself, or him not being part of it, I should say, but having his own little thing having his own bloodline, I should say, not the Illuminati bloodline, but his own little bloodline going on. And pretty much he wants to take over power. Once the West pretty much crumbles through the war, him pretty much just swooping in and taking over things. You know what I mean? So I'm saying to myself, what if Putin is the actual Antichrist here? That's what I'm starting to think now. Putin might be the actual Antichrist. Nostradamus predicted the rise of the new world leader. Nostradamus also wrote, "The great swarm of bees will arise by night, the ambush." This prophecy has been linked to Trump and Putin, hinting that the two will register major wins in 2026. However, another prophecy is about a new world leader. Shadows will fall, but the man of light will rise, and the stars will guide those who look within, he wrote. So, pretty crazy how the predictions now, and I remember looking at this prediction from Nostradamus, I want to say about when I was living in a hotel at the time. This is about 2014. It's about 2013. 2013, I was living in a hotel. So between 2013 and 14, I remember looking at this stuff on my laptop. And so we're talking about 13, 14 years ago now. I remember looking at the same predictions of Nostradamus talking about World War III and when the U.S. attacks Iran. When the U.S. attacks Iran, that's when World War III would commence. I remember looking at that exact prediction 13 years ago. So that's when we bring it up this evening. Is once again, I'm going to keep saying it. 13 years ago, I remember looking at the predictions in the videos of Nostradamus literally talking about a war. World War III will start when U.S. attacks Iran. That was the specific prediction. When World War III will start with U.S. attacking Iran. This was 13 fucking years ago. That's what made me say this was probably one of the most important lives that I did tonight. Was because, like I said, this is something that I saw 13 years ago from someone that made a prediction in 1555 about the year 2026. Now I want to see something real quick. It's just me going off it. Okay, so this makes sense. This aligns with Project Bluebeam. How pretty much they're going to unite all the religions and put everything into one world government. It says right here in Masonry 26 is primarily associated with 26th degree, Scottish Rite, Prince of Mercy of Scottish Trinitarian, focusing on divine wisdom and universality of deity. It is also linked the number of God in Hebrew, Gematria 10565, and represents the 26 characters in the Masonic cipher, 26 alphabet. Yeah, 26 letters in the alphabet. So full cycle, pretty much. The alphabet, 26. 26 degree Prince of Mercy. This degree teaches that the Trinity of deity belongs to no single religion, emphasizing the Masonic truths are found across the world's religions. The degree focuses on the Masonic Trinity of wisdom, power, and harmony, often symbolized by the colors green, red, and white. Oh. 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 That was on the fly too. Okay. So yeah, that number 26 is very symbolic to what's going to happen this year, and everything keeps pointing at April. Everything keeps pointing at April. Bluebeam was scheduled to happen last year in April in 2025, and they missed the date because the war didn't happen yet. The war has to happen first. And the crazy thing is the Civil War is supposed to happen first before the World War. So I'm wondering now if the Civil War is going to happen after the World War. And then we're going to get Project Bluebeam. I'm wondering if they're going to just reverse things. Because if you want chaos out of order, it would be easier to have, especially if people don't necessarily genuinely care about the war, but they care about their own selfish ways. It would make sense that the World War would happen first. And then you cause the Civil War to offset it from the World War. You cause the Civil War to happen amongst the people. And then the Civil War happens amongst, after it happens amongst us, it happens with the government and us trying to overthrow the government. That's when Project Bluebeam will strike. When we're at our lowest point of energy, that they'll attack us. So, in recent news, because what was supposed to happen tonight was the bombing of Iran, right? But Trump pauses Iran strikes for 2 weeks to negotiate 10-point peace. He said earlier, let me see if I can bring up that tweet real quick that he said. Crazy how our president said this. Said a whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. I don't want that to happen, but it probably will. However, now that we have complete and total regime change where different, smarter, and less radicalized minds prevail, remember that thing about the king will fail? Maybe something revolutionary, wonderful can happen. Who knows? We will find out tonight. One of the most important moments in the long and complex history of the world. Look at that. He says this: 47 years of extortion, corruption, and death will finally end. God bless the great people. God bless the great people of Iran. Pretty much he was threatening to commit war crimes and wipe out a whole civilization all because he started a disastrous war of his, this is Kamala Harris, of his own making, and had no plan, no strategy how to end it. This is apparent. The American people do not support this. Trump's recklessness is necessarily putting our brave service members in harm's way, destroying America's global standing and making life even more unaffordable for the American people. We must all stand against this and oppose funding this illegal war of choice. Like I said, the war is going to offset the Civil War. The war is going to offset the Civil War with us. Keep that in mind. This World War III is going to offset the Civil War amongst the people. When the people can no longer afford things and are outside looting and purging pretty much because everything is unaffordable. We've attacked Iran. Gas prices have went up. Everything has gone up. Nothing is affordable now. Pretty much everybody is against each other. And then after everybody is against each other, we then try to overthrow the government. All that is going to be happening very, very quickly in the next coming months. Say it again, as you just saw, 7 months of things. Within the next coming months, starting now, things are going to be ramping up very, very quickly. It's going to get a little bit crazier than you can imagine out there. I'm predicting probably by around November, December, we start to see the real magnitude of this. Not that Project Bluebeam is going to happen in November, December, but we're going to see the true strength of what this chaos out of order is going to come to coming into the next year of 2027. Because by 2030, they want all of this done. So over these next 2 years, we are going to see a lot of crazy shit happen. Not even forget, I don't want to say it like that, but aside from the fact of these scientists suddenly just disappearing, people that worked on UFO technology, people that had information on where certain things was, the Stargates, the city in Antarctica, the city over in near Jerusalem, that's built for us over there when shit goes down over here. Where they plan to migrate us to when shit goes down over here because of the war with Iran we took on. Because we're no longer able to stay over here. The big data center that they're building in Texas, that's still going to be around. You know why? Because someone has to take on the smart cities that they're developing while we're over away. There's going to be a giant smart city being made right in front of our eyes. By 2028, like I said, throughout 2026, shits get crazy. 2027 is where they start to implement the dictatorship and monarchy for us. In 2027 is where they start the dictatorship. Because they're already starting to let you know that certain laws, certain amendments don't even matter anymore. If you haven't noticed, certain things just don't matter anymore. So when they don't matter anymore and they're able to just do what they want and tell you what they want, a la the Epstein files, just tell you what you want. Yeah, you can go ahead, look at them. You don't care about the shit no way. Go ahead, look at them. Look at all of it. We ain't put everything in there no way, but go ahead, look at all of it. You don't care about it soon anyway. That's how they're laying it out for you. So that you won't even have a care. That's why it's a breakdown in a war on. It's a war going on outside. No man's safe because it's a spiritual war. It's a war on our energy to pretty much dwindle it down to where they can control us easier and easier. And like I said, it all starts with everything going on this month. It all starts with everything going on this month. Now, we do have a few. I don't want to end it on that note. So I do want to have a little bit of a party with y'all. Real quick. It's only 1:30 on a Tuesday. We going up on Tuesday. Well, Tuesday on a Tuesday. Well, Wednesday now. But anyway, so what's her name? Alabama fucker, right? What's her name? Yeah, this lady here put out a cryptic message about Tory Lanez earlier. It says you have 24 hours, no NDA. Now I couldn't tell if that was people couldn't tell if that was pretty much her talking about a song was going to be dropping, or she was doing some type of clout chasing that she had some information on Tory. Because Tory has not said anything about this chick whatsoever. Nothing whatsoever. If anything, he's been promoting his album that just released recently. I want to see how many views things got. Ah, yes. Everything is in the highs. So I don't know what's what as far as the track list goes. But I do want to look at, Tory Lanez and his Slutty Bass album promotion that he's been doing has been nothing ceased of amazing because he's doing all this from jail. The fact that he's doing all this while serving 10, 20 years is amazing to me. The fact that he's able to pull all these actors and all these celebrities together to do the promotion for this album while he's locked up. And for this album, from what I've been hearing, sounds incredible. And I can't wait to hear it now. So I'm going to be hearing this and doing a live reaction of it with you guys. I said I didn't want to end it on a sad note. It's a little bit early into things. So let's look at this real quick.
You love building high performance.
Well, I was hoping I didn't have ads and shit, but anyway.
When I made Slutty Bass, it was created with one purpose. It was to make people dance again, to live, to love, and to laugh the way music once made us do. While being in prison, I spent a lot of time thinking about that, questioning myself like, what happened to the golden era of music? It's almost like when I got locked up, music just took this radical left turn or something. So I started asking myself, how can our generation bring that energy back? How do we get the youth to look up, go outside again, dance, and feel something real? That question led me to this album, which makes this album more personal to me because the night before I got stabbed was the night I finished the last record on it. And I remember laying on that deathbed, and this nurse kept telling me, I know you're tired, but stay up no matter how sleepy you are. Don't go to sleep or you're gonna die. So I stayed up with my thoughts that whole night. And besides the obvious, my son, my family, my loved ones, the only thing I could think about was, damn, I gotta survive because I have to restore music. Music used to be an experience, something that pulled strangers on the same dance floor and it turned moments into memories. And Slutty Bass was my answer to all the questions prior. The original purpose for this project, it was supposed to be the second edition of Alone at Prime, something I called Together at Prime. But somewhere down the line of when I was making this album, it started to change. The bass got louder, faster, more aggressive and in your face, and it made you move and feel cultivated. And it was at that point when I knew I had created the first installment to the restoration of good music, Slutty Bass.
Swayze World, what's going on? Well, I mean, he makes some incredible music. This man makes some incredible music. And like I said, for him to be doing all this from jail, that's what's really amazing me right now. Let me see. This is episode 1. Might as well just open some tabs or something. I keep going back so much. These are very small promos. I don't want to be looking at the other promo records in between, but I do want to be looking at. Yeah, shout out to Suki Hana and all the people that because it also started with India Love and her doing the promo with the bass running shirt. Then he had the Planet Bass record. Then he had Slide come out. We're going to be listening to Slide 2 in a second here. I think Slide is the first record on there. Okay, so I think I have everybody here in the finale. I'll get the finale up here. All right.
This one for all the fellas that got their heart broken by this one girl and still can't leave shorty alone. Fellas, do yourself a favor. If she only one of your pockets, it's time to cut her off and block it.
The
fuck?
Acknowledge my presence, you petty little human.
Oh shit, we got aliens before GTA 6.
GTA 6? We're on GTA 1006 where I'm from. Now give me the new Tory Lanes.
What your big head ass know about Tory Lanes in 2026?
Same thing. Your big head ass knew about Ruby Rose in 2020. But that's neither here nor there. Now hand over the slutty base or die.
Y'all must really want this, huh? This what y'all want? Hey!
Get it back in blood, nigga.
What y'all got in there?
I don't know. India love and all the fine shit in the stars above.
Can I go?
I got my heart broken by fine shit.
Damn, that's a crazy fire.
Nope, I didn't actually talk about Kanye. I didn't talk about Kanye this evening with his concert. It's still going on right now, and he's actually they're actually gonna be canceling Wireless Festival, from what I heard. They're gonna be pretty much canceling it.
I used to love you more than I love myself. I used to love you.
Damn, that's a crazy fire. That's more fire.
Hey, would you like your very own
ideas?
Okay, first up is Chelsea.
Hi, I'm Chelsea, and I'm from New York.
We've already used her. What about Melanie?
Hi, I'm Melanie, and I'm from LA.
Too safe.
What? No, I literally love Tori.
Hold on. You need someone bright. Someone shiny. Someone like Paloma.
Boss, huh? What are you for?
Hold on now, because that's different right there. So that's history. That's an Easter egg right there for those that don't know. Paloma Ford, pretty much everybody thought that she left the label after Tory, got locked up and everything, and she stopped fucking with him. Lo and behold, Paloma Ford is still fucking with Tory Lanez. That's an Easter egg for people that didn't realize what that was right there. That's dope right there, that she's still fucking with him even after all the allegations. I fuck with her for doing that. Yeah, Tory Lanez, he got some shit. Yeah, his team is definitely lit for pulling all this off while in jail. We are going to talk about the Kanye West situation before we get out of here, too. I just want to let y'all know that.
What are you fucking no, man? Like, look at her, bro. She needs to look different. Cover her chest so she won't look like the rest. She's showing too much. Whoa, what? What? Goof ass nigga, let me talk. Cover the cleavage. It's too much.
It's not even enough. What are you talking about?
No, button it up even more. Instead of showing niggas what the titties look like, how about we make them imagine what the titties look like? Imagine, my nigga. IMAGINE. Imagine. Leave some room for mystery. Make them imagine. Now you see, this look right here is 100% one of a kind. Showing all the skin, that's getting too old. The new sexy is fully clothed. What you think, boss man? Talk to me. Fucking with that?
Girl, I only got one wish for my motherfucking birthday.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I brought him on, remember? I brought him on.
And it's summertime too. That's the dope part about this. It's summertime too. So this definitely is gonna be lit for this. You know what I'm saying? That's what's so ill about this. It's springtime going into summertime. This is the perfect time for this type of music to shine right now. Definitely shout out to Tory Lanez for this, y'all. We got Neon in here.
My stomach is fucked. I was at the gym minding my own business, and all of a sudden, this voluptuous woman walked in.
I don't know what was going on with the guy next to me. I just came to the gym to work out.
On everything I love, I was trying to ignore it. But every time I looked over, I was hypnotized. Sorry, I'm usually not this sweaty. I just had a lot of spicy shrimp earlier. It's getting a little hot in here.
So he got a mere dime in here. That's dope. For those that don't know who Amir Dime is, IG model. Fellas, if you know, you know Amir Dime.
I swear he was sweating like crazy.
I'm usually not this sweaty, I promise.
But then again, I mean, I do have that effect on guys.
And then I started thinking, panicking, what would happen if I just busted in my pants? That would be awkward. Hey, what does your shirt say?
I mean, if you wanted to look, you should have just looked. I get it, I don't blame you. I mean, I would have looked too.
And it was at that moment I realized I officially, tremendously, completely fucked up. And all I remember is just looking and staring deep into these perfect, amazing, symmetrical, juicy letters that say bass.
Bass.
All them sexy girls in here. Motherfucking serious. Hell nah, I don't wanna holler at your nigga. I wanna holler at you. Why you all over there looking like you ain't trying to get some of this? Get your ass over here. You got me fucked up.
They define my bass as ratchet. But I'm more than that. If you don't get this shit out my face, it's Black History Month. I didn't say I was changing. I'm just saying you can't define something that continues to evolve.
It can be scary to pursue your dream, but it's also
That record right there hard. I ain't gonna hold you. That record hard as hell.
What happened to you? Bass.
Niggas with bass. These are their stories.
This? The boss ain't tell you to play this shit. Niggas can't handle this shit, Mud.
Well?
You all like, well. Those two speakers right there? What y'all trying to do? Kill us, nigga? Yo, bro, I'm out. I'm out, bro. I'm out.
Wait.
What?
Do you know how many watts the boss wants us to use? 2,500.
2,500?
2,500.
Who said something about 2,500?
You got it. The world is yours.
That's funny as fuck. Who said something about 2,500 and Glorilla's sister pop up?
Fuck it, bro. Aiden, bring in the nigga.
The Nick?
Think smart, my nigga.
Nigga.
I can do it too. Ninja. I was gonna say ninja. It's 2026. The word ninja is acceptable nowadays.
You're about to catch an exceptional ass whooping if you don't shut up.
So come do it. I'll sue you. Guys, bring him in. Bring this ugly monkfish in here already, would you? Have you guys ever seen a monkfish? He really looks like one. I'm not joking. Google it. It's crazy. He looks disgusting.
Am I getting paid for this? Maybe. How many watts again, bro? I forgot. How many?
Tell him how many watts.
Man, what y'all niggas want, man? You don't see I'm in the middle of something right now? Turn that shit up, bro. I don't care about that shit, all that.
So he puts in little footage of AI footage of him here, and then he has the hideaway the hidden footage of him and talking to Aiden about him saying the word nigga. That's crazy. Yeah, the finale has him in it. That's crazy.
That scary shit. Turn it up, nigga.
See? I told you.
Nigga,
turn that shit up.
Okay, maybe this part was cap, but carry on.
This is a rare case. The bass has completely taken him over.
Wait, what are you talking about?
On the surface, there's a ninja in a chair getting blown. But the waves of bass have completely given his mind a new level of perception.
So the bass fried his ass? He freebasing?
And at that exact moment, the perfect assembly of niggonomics, magnesium and evolution collided to form the purest form of bass. Slutty bass.
All right, y'all. Let's start it off with Slide.
Build apps. That's
no, we ain't building no apps. We ain't building no damn apps. We ain't here to build no apps. We here to slide.
Just come on over to side one.
I be my only. All these tenderonis, not homies. All these sexy gals sure want me. What's your name? It must be your guaning. Tati, my gal just went got a new body. Chopped her twice and told her I'm on it. Failed her, then she came and she chopped me.
You got the right ones, living in your city with that 40 and the Glock on me. And I know that I should be ready to slide. You tell me that you wanna slide on me. It sound like you ain't gonna slide.
This is
All right. That was Slide. Let's see what Bulma's Patience. That says Bulma's Patience. That is a funny thing. So Bulma, referencing Bulma from Dragon Ball Z. Bulma was who Bulma was pretty much who mothered Goku while he was finding his way on the little island. And pretty much he became who he became through Bulma pretty much taking care of him. That's funny as hell. Bulma's Patience. This one hard.
Patient with me, even when you don't want me. Always patient with you, as long as you're patient with me. I like the way you do me good. Your patience, patience, patience. I like the way you talk. I love that you have patience, patience. Patience, baby, you got patience, baby, you. Patience, patience. Patience, baby, you got patience, baby, you. Patience, patience. And I know you got patience, patience.
Don't think I don't see y'all over there doing the late night roll up. I see y'all over there doing the late night roll up, pull up real quick. Drake better not drop that album right now. Tell you that much. He better not drop that shit right now. Aggression from Saturn. Okay.
To get started.
Aggression from Saturn. Play a couple more joints.
Hell nah, I don't wanna holler at your nigga. I wanna holler at you. Why you all over there looking like you ain't trying to get some of this? Get your ass over here. You got me fucked up.
I met this girl when I was so bored. Sexy as you like in the city. Got down because this girl was the bomb. Then she started speaking to me. She's aggressive and I don't know if I like it, but I got this spark in my body. It's making me feel excited and I know your body is precious. It's a fire when you ignite it and I know you all on my body. One more drink, you're invited, oh yeah. You on my body, you wanna ride, don't let your pride get in the way. You got it out for 5 of the women and I'm not gonna lie, cause they all want your place. One night till your girl won't lie, I won't lie. These hoes don't got no words, they wanna see you dirty. So when we make love, give me your aggression. You gotta make that shit aggressive, baby. And when aggression comes discretion, baby. Big discretion, man. She was taking shots like we had the range. Wildest shit I ever seen. Baby, you straight cocaine. Hey, one part of it go when she talk to me. She's aggressive and I don't know if I like it, but I got this spark in my body. It's making me feel excited and I know your body is precious. It's a fire when you ignite it and I know you all on my body. One more drink, you're invited, oh yeah. You on my body, you wanna ride, don't let your pride get in the way. You got it out for 5 of the women and I'm not gonna lie, cause they all want your place. One night till your girl won't lie, I won't lie. These hoes don't got no worries, they wanna see you dirty. So when we make love, give me your aggression. You gotta make that shit aggressive, baby. And when aggression comes discretion, baby. Big discretion. This bitch a hot tamale. She like a head of a top. The way she move with you make me feel good. Hey,
All right. Play like 2 more records right here, real quick, and then we're gonna get on the Kanye West. Wong Tong Soup. How many joints is on here? Okay, yeah, we're gonna play a couple more. Wong Tong Soup. So I'm probably gonna play. Matter of fact, if I play Wong Tong Soup. See if he got something different towards the end of the album, let's see if he got something different
What if you
towards the end of the joint real quick. And then, like I said, we're getting to Kanye here in just a second. Refresh your joint. Dainty Delight, refresh your joint if it's muted for you. Refresh your joint if it's muted for you. Okay, Tori. Tori made a breakup song for the homies. He made a breakup song for the homies for when the homies is feeling low. And we went, you know what I'm saying? We coming home from the peace and quiet. You know what I'm saying? When we starting over and resetting the new and breaking it. He made a reset joint for the homies. I fuck with that joint. Now you nobody. Now you nobody. All right. All right, so before I forget, I'll probably come back on camera for this. So, the homie Kanye has had nothing short of an amazing show. Matter of fact, before I forget, oh, that's somebody at the full concert. We're gonna look at a couple things from it. We ain't gonna look at the whole thing, but this looks amazing just from the screenshot. That's crazy. So I love the aesthetic of him standing on top of the world. That whole little vision right there. That's pretty dope right there. Let me just say, Kanye is one of the most amazing visual artists when it comes to performances to ever do this shit. What's even crazier is how you'll never know if that's the real Kanye up there at all, because of how far up on the stage he is and how high up he is. And he's probably even got a mask on now, like you were just saying, Swayze. He probably got a mask on now. And you'll never even know that's the real Kanye. Nah, I can't be the only one that notices how he's just walking around the stage during Jay's verse and nobody is really hyped for this verse. I can't help but notice that. He's not hyped for the verse. He's not singing along really with the words as much. He's just walking around the stage during the verse. I can't be the only one that notices how unhyped he is for Jay's verse, as if he's walking around possibly even thinking on the duality side, I wish Jay was here to do this on this type of stage, or the other side of his damn. We don't even fuck with each other no more.
summer now. And all I want is what I can't buy now. Cause I ain't got the money on me right now. And I told you to wait. Yeah, I told you to wait. So I'ma need a little more time now. Cause I ain't got the money on me right now. And I thought you could wait. Yeah, I thought you could wait. These bitches surrounding me. Oh, something about me. Then they talk about me. What we lost without me. We could have been somebody. Thought you'd be different about it. Now I know you not it. So let's get on with it. We could have been somebody. Said you had to tell somebody. Let's take it back to the first party. When you tried to first Molly. It came out of your body. It came out of your body. And you was screaming that you love me. Before the limelight told ya. Before the limelight showed ya. Remember we was so young. When I would hold ya. Something strange happening. Hey, hey, hey. We could have been somebody. We could have been somebody. But was it on the first party? When you had your first body? It came out of your body. It came out of your body. Hey. Before they called on yours, before they tried to destroy us, how they gon' lie to the lawyer? It's like I don't even know ya. I gotta take it back to the lawyer. Fuck them other niggas cause I'm down with my niggas. Fuck them other niggas cause I'm down with my niggas. Fuck them other niggas cause I'm down with my niggas. I die for my niggas, I die for mine.
was my shit right there. This is my shit too though.
In the night, I hear him talk. In the night, I hear him talk. All on this road, so to a woman so hard. How could you be so hard? How could you be so hard? How could you be so cold as the winter wind when it breeze show? Just remember that you talking to me, yo. You better watch the way you talking to me, yo. I mean, after all the things that we've been through, I mean, after all the things we got into, and yo, I know what's some things that you ain't told me, and yo, I did some things, but that's the old me, and now you wanna give me back and you gon' show me, so you walk around like you don't know me. You got a new friend, and I got homies, but in the end, it's still so lonely. In the night, the coldest story ever told. So if I'm on this road, he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. How could you be so How could you be so heartless? He's so Dr. Evil, you bring it out of side of me that I don't know. Out of side of the one that speaks so. Brought me up 3 a.m. on the phone. Why does she be so mad at me for? Only I don't know she's hot and cold. I won't stop, won't mess my groove up, 'cause I already know how this thing go. You might tell your friend that you're leaving me. They say that they don't see what you see in me. You wait a couple months and you don't see. You never find nobody better than me. Coldest story ever told. So if I'm on this road, he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. How could you be so heartless? How could you be so heartless? Now we're back again. Brothers, sisters, everybody say, I say, I say, I say, I say, I say, I say. Gonna bring the flavor, show you how, 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 show you how. Got a question for you, better answer down, answer down, answer down, answer down, answer down, answer down, answer down. Am I original? Everybody wait for me to say the wrong thing. Okay, you the king, Burger King. I'm finna make a scene, murder scene. Cause homie, we seen everything. Got everything you need, but
rock your body now.
I just need to say, I'll say this right. Well, ask this: who could do a versus with Ye? Who got 20 for Ye? Because I don't think it's a lot. I don't think. Who got 20 for Ye? I'm gonna ask you, who got 20 for Ye? That's a hard mix right there. That's a hard mix right there.
Please, when the lights move like that, like a disco and shit, it don't go with the stage. Don't do that. Stop doing that. Sorry, guys.
Only Kanye will stop his show in the middle of a live show and say, yo, man, I don't like when the lights move like that. It's like a disco light in here. That shit getting me dizzy. You gotta chill with that. Sorry, guys. I need to get the lights right. Yo, only Kanye will stop in the middle of his show to do some shit like that.
Run it back. Like we always do with this. Stop. You see that? When it does that, don't do that.
And then he does it again. See, when it's like that, don't do that. Brother is choreographing his own light man in the middle of the show. Only Kanye can get away with this.
That shit corny, bro. I ain't running back. Like we always do with this. Stop. Is this like an SNL skit or something? Stop doing the vibrating Vegas lights, bro. Like, we went over this in rehearsal. Yeah, put the earth up, yeah. I ain't running back. Like we always do with this.
Only Kanye, yo. Only Kanye. And the show pretty much ended almost, what? Over 10 minutes after that. So, yeah. Amazing show from Kanye. Amazing show from Kanye. Now, because of his anti-Semitism, as they say, even though he wasn't really talking about the Jews in general, he was talking about the rulers of the country. UK festival has been canceled after headliner Kanye West blocked from traveling to UK. Pretty much they've been blocking him from even entering the United Kingdom in general. So organizers of a popular London music festival say it has been canceled after the headliner Kanye West was blocked from traveling to the United States Kingdom. That West, who is known as Ye, would headline the 3-day wireless festival, had sparked criticism from Jewish groups and politicians who highlighted his repeated anti-Semitic remarks in recent years. The backlash saw major sponsors Pepsi and Diageo withdraw from the event, which had been scheduled for July 10th to the 12th. It also drew criticism from UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, who had called the decision for West to headline deeply concerning. Now, British officials have blocked West from entering the country, saying his presence in the UK would not be conducive to the public good. On Tuesday, Starmer said the West should never have been invited to headline Wireless. This government stands firmly with the Jewish community, and we will not stop in our fight to confront and defeat the poison of anti Semitism, the British leader said in a statement posted on Twitter. We will always take the action necessary to protect the public and uphold our values. In the wake of the government's decision, Festival Republic, the firm that organizes Wireless Festival, said the event would be called off. Wireless Festival is canceled and refunds will be issued to all ticket holders, the company said in this statement Tuesday. Anti-Semitism is in all its forms is abhorrent, and we recognize the real and personal impact that issues have had. As Ye said today, he acknowledges the words alone are not enough, and in spite of this, still hopes to be given the opportunity to begin a conversation with the Jewish community in the UK. Festival Republic added the rapper had previously issued a statement saying he had been following the conversation surrounding his wireless appearance and wanted to address it directly. My only goal is to come to London and present a show of change, bringing unity, peace, and love through my music. Read the statement in an update to his Wall Street Journal letter to those I've heard, circulated by Festival Republic earlier on Tuesday. I would be grateful for the opportunity to meet with members of the Jewish community in the UK in person. To listen, said West, I know words aren't enough. I'll have to show change through my actions, he added. If you're open, I'm here. Deeply regrettable, West, who previously said he had bipolar disorder before saying last year that he had been misdiagnosed and instead has autism, took out a full-page advert in the Wall Street Journal in January to apologize for the previous comments. Reacting to the news that West had been blocked from entering the UK, the charity campaign against anti-Semitism, CAA, said the government has clearly made the right decision. Someone who has boasted of making tens of millions of dollars from selling swastika t-shirts, who released a song called Hail Hitler just months ago, clearly would not be conducive to the public good in the UK, said a CAA spokesperson in a statement Tuesday. Wireless Festival, in its desperate quest for profit, defended the invitation until the end. This is shameful, and the sponsors should continue to stay away, they added. A Jewish community organization, the Board of Deputies of British Jews, also said it welcomed the government listening to the concerns of Jews in the UK and preventing Kanye West from entering the country. It is deeply regrettable that Wireless Festival invited him in the first place and then doubled down when the Jewish community and our allies objected, said Phil Rosenberg, president of the Board of Deputies of British Jews, in statement Tuesday. We note that the festival has now been canceled, but it should have never been reached this point. The situation could and should have been resolved much earlier. Wireless is one of the UK's biggest music festivals, attracting up to 150,000 attendees each year. West has not performed in the UK since headlining Glastonbury in 2015. And of course, the story is still developing right now. So as of now, UK is saying, hell no, we will not let Kanye go. No one can, no one can stop him. He's in his own league. He really is who you think he is. I very much believe that. And as I'm seeing the show here, this amazing performance that Kanye has put on, I definitely think the UK is missing out. Let's just say Wireless is missing out on not having him there. I definitely think that they should try to renegotiate something to have him there, or have Wireless still happen and have him there. Because, like I said, they're missing out on a great opportunity to bring great revenue to the country. Of course, UK necessarily doesn't care about those type of things, nor do they care about money in that regard. So I definitely hope that something does happen as far as a renegotiation, and maybe he can still perform. Other than that, I do see why they're not necessarily trying to, have him perform, because of, let's just call a spade, because of how the war is going right now. Putin is pretty much standing up against the West. UK is pretty much standing up against the West. I should say the United States. Everyone is pretty much against everything the United States is doing as a whole. So this is also, people are saying that, on the other side, the flip side of the coin, this is possibly, Jay-Z having something to do with not having any competition, I do see where that could also can come from this. Him not wanting to have any competition for the summertime as far as him selling out tickets and doing his own little tour pretty much around the world and around the United States. I can definitely see where that can come from as well. But yeah. Shouts out to Ye. Shouts out to everybody that put this show together, because it was definitely an amazing show. From what I see here, it's amazingly put together. Even though he's, looks like he's doing rehearsal up there, telling people, "Hey, cut the lights real quick. I'll stop the song real quick. Let me talk to y'all real quick because these lights ain't working right." Shit like that. So, anywho, if you'd like to donate to the podcast, once again, the Cash App is right there on the left hand side of the screen. Chill Murray 1. Anything at all is greatly appreciated. I would greatly appreciate if you guys could donate. We try to have a small $50 goal to the week. I will be back here before the week is out to do some weekly updates on things, as well as I'll be getting that Doja Cat piece to you guys by Friday. I guarantee that. I already started on it. It's almost done, so I will begin to get that to you guys Friday exclusively. I'll probably be live recording that on Twitch, so if you guys do catch me on Twitch live recording that, just tune in. Probably about I want to say Thursday evening, I'll probably be recording that one. So probably, but tomorrow evening, because it was Wednesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so yeah, probably Thursday evening I'll be recording that one. But Doja. But yeah, shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight. Swayze World, Dainty Delighted, Artemis Flair. Who else up in here? Cherie Pennell, West, y'all. Yes, y'all. D, shout out to D. Let me see. Malcolm Blair. Who else is up in here? All my family. I love all y'all. I love each and every one of y'all. The Mind's Eye. Shout out to DJ Bear Gang, King Ozma. Thank you all for tuning in. We've been here almost 4 hours. We've been here almost 4 hours, and I said it was going to be a short show. Never going to be a short show, I guess, right? We always got some shit to talk about. And I kind of did have a couple more things. I guess I should talk about the Megan Thee Stallion shape-shifting era, where she got hospitalized, but I never did talk about Juicy, but wasn't nothing to talk about Juicy. Anyway, I should highlight y'all. As always, keep your third eye open and your head on a swivel. In fact, it's never fiction. In fact, let me see if I can show y'all real quick. Because we are working on the merch store. We are working on the merch store. Wait, where is the store? We link this store. All right. I want to show you this part. Where's the store? Where's the store? It's the shop. The store. I want to show this. Yeah, that part. Oh, there we go. That's it. Still in development, but still in development. Putting some merch together for you guys. We're still gonna have some things up in there soon. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. I don't know why that's not showing the t-shirts and whatnot like that. So yeah. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We will have some things for you guys, some special things for you guys. Until next time. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Is the PayPal the same as the Cash App? No, it's this. The PayPal. That is the PayPal there. And when you put that name in, it should say Live from the Spot podcast. So that is the PayPal there. And like I said, the Cash App is Chill Murray Once. Like I said, if you guys would like to donate, like I said, anything at all is helpful. I greatly appreciate it. It goes towards me, getting back and forth to work and just having a little food in the crib. And like I said, I'm trying to get, as you can see, the lighting is a little bit better. The aesthetics a little bit better. I'll have some more lights in here for you guys and things to look at in the background moving forward. But yeah, I greatly appreciate you guys. As always, love you guys for tuning in each and every week. I will be back here, like I said, recording that for Twitch Thursday. So if you guys do want to tune in, you guys have the Twitch. It's the same thing, Chill Murray. Just check me out there when I live record that for Twitch, because that's going to be for Patreon. That's not going to be for YouTube because of the copyright for the Scarlet interview. But shout out to you guys for tuning in. I greatly appreciate y'all. I will be back. Till next time. I love y'all. Peace.
Never heartbreaker, taste love, a heart saver, a heart prayer that awaken his God layer. True art maker, hand solo, no partaker. Walker upon skies, my style, I Darth Vader, my cognac. I sit back and sit that. Family doing good in the present, my gift rap, I'm fine. Staying high for the lows I was used to. Like robbing off a plane, niggas still trying to boost you. High appraisal value on the Jews I've been taught. Guaranteed you get the itis on my food for thought. Just digesting the fact, now I got fruits of labor. This melanin pomegranate, I'm your newest flavor. Tell my newest hater, stay with the lesser than, I'm due for greater. Breaking down trees is what I used to do for paper. I look around how it's going right now. I gotta look up and thank God like, wow, been new. I've always been good finding my way along. And if your misery love company, I'm staying home. Straight chillin', chillin', yeah, straight chillin', chillin', yeah. And I've always been good finding my way along. See if your misery love company, I'm staying home. Straight chillin', chillin', yeah, straight chillin', chillin', yeah. Relax your mind, can I be so clear? Shit like that. Be so clear. Let's be so further know. Relax your mind. What it is you really do.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.